about changing locations and shit. Man, into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
And we are
Oh, live.
live.
Mother magic fingers,
Yeah,
nigga. That mean a show going on, nigga.
yeah,
When
that's
you see the
exactly what
magic
it means.
fingers, that mean you got a good show going on. What's happening?
What's cracking, man? What's cracking? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well. And hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me out there across the nation. Put a one in the chat box if you can hear your boy Henny. And if not, put a two. You know what I'm saying? Put a two in that motherfucker. But this is Cowboys Convos, where we have conversations about the Dallas Cowboys. I am your boy Henny,
True,
and
true.
the other disembodied voice you hear is not your guilty conscience. It is my brother landlord, the sole proprietor of the trap and the founder of Ligaments Are Us. If you need a need, he's whom you need to see. What's good with you, my boy?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Hey, we got another beautiful day, so we blessed, man. Let's get it done.
Yes. Now, this is okay. Everybody said one, cool. So I appreciate y'all. I had to make sure, I didn't want to be, in here sounding crazy. We ain't got no auto tune or nothing else turned on, so I didn't want to be on this bitch singing. But
All right.
this is part two of Dead Men Walking. Niggas
Mm,
is finna lose their job. You about to lose
mm.
your job.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And this is part two. We're gonna discuss some of these other people, who are in jeopardy of not making the Dallas Cowboys 53-man roster. But before we do that, there are some things I need from my people out there, man. There are a couple things we need your help with a few things, man. First and foremost, when you slide up in here, make sure that y'all hit the like and the share if you care. You hit the like for the algorithm so it don't knock us off for a rhythm. And you hit the share so you can invite people in to consume the content with us, man. So make sure you don't do nothing else. You hit the like and you hit the share. It goes a long way in helping your independent content creators, man. Also, after you hit the like and the share, because it's always fuck the Eagles. But
Right.
go ahead and slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man, like my boy Will talking about. He said, "Good morning. Fuck them Eagles, man. Fuck the Eagles." Make sure y'all slap the shit out of the Eagles fan for us, man. They flying around this bitch spreading herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and all the others, man. If there's an to be spread, they gonna do it. So y'all make sure y'all do y'all public service. It's your public duty to slap an Eagles fan at this point, man. And salute to Angie in the building, saying good morning to everybody. She said, "Good morning, Henny. Today is Pretty Ricky versus B2K. Your wife might bless you tonight." Hey, I'm gonna get blessed in it. We be hunching.
Wow.
we be
Y'all done, per-
hunching.
y'all done perverted the show already. That's sad.
I'm just
It's too
saying.
early for that.
Hey, Ricky ain't gotta be pretty, man. It could have been ugly Ricky, and we were gonna bump uglies, nigga. What you talking about?
That nigga
But
said ugly Ricky. That's crazy.
yeah, salute to my people in the chat box, though, man. But yeah, we gonna talk about some of these folks and if they're gonna keep their jobs in the 2026 season. Also, I'll be remiss. I'm on my shoddy shit. I would be remiss because he always say that if I didn't mention that landlord is going to Oxnard and he needs your assistance to get there. Hit his cash app. Now I still, am accepting super chats and stuff. But hit landlord cash app. His cash app is $landlord723, and we're gonna help him get to Oxnard so we can get the content, man. Now he's going
Absolutely.
to go. He's going to go, but y'all help the man. Like gas is expensive, travel is expensive. They charge people to go to Oxnard sometimes, man. Like it might be a day where you gotta pay the fee, So like shit, make sure that y'all accommodate landlord, on his task and his journey. And I'm just gonna put both of the cash apps up here, so you can support us. Because I'll be going to Frisco, he'll be going to Oxnard. We will have all our bases covered this off season in bringing y'all Dallas Cowboys content.
Absolutely, man. Hey, like I said, this will be my third consecutive year. Looking forward to going out there seeing the defense and stuff, man. So I'm gonna be tuned in to this defense because I know that's what everybody want to see. I'm gonna try to catch that scrimmage with the Rams. I think we're gonna want to see that. They got Miles Garrett over there. See what this offensive line do against this defensive line, and we'll be right there firsthand to be able to let you know what's going on, man. So if y'all appreciate the efforts that I'm putting in, some people don't leave their house ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm going across the country. So if you appreciate the efforts, man, make sure you support me and the show and the channel, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed. Now, without further ado, let's get messy. Who ain't gonna have no job? Who that nigga on that nag? Who ain't gonna have no job? We'll start
Damn.
Malik Davis.
Ah man, so you want smoke today.
I want
That what
all
you
the
want.
smoke, landlord. Cause
You
listen,
want smoke today.
hear me out. Hear me out. Cause this is actually not me saying that he deserves to lose his job. I'm not necessarily saying that he deserves to lose his job. But what I am saying about Malik Davis is that in the grand scheme of things, Jerry Jones and the front office, they seem to have, an affinity for Jadon Blue. Texas prospect. They spent a fifth round draft pick on him. They've been good reviews from him coming out of training camp. I mean, coming out of OTAs, right? So he's been
Allegedly,
in
yeah.
allegedly, yeah. So he's been in the doghouse with Shotty. But the front office would love to see Jadon Blue play, right? Then you go to Phil Maffa. Phil Maffa is probably more of who Shotty wants because he fits the archetype of the running back that he actually likes. He's 6'1", he's 240 pounds. He's a behemoth. You ever heard of the word behemoth? He fits that. He's huge.
Yes.
Yeah. So and this is the thing. Like when you talk about odd man out, the front office is probably going to indicate that, hey, We want Jadon Blue to make the roster. Like he's a draft pick. We ain't seen the nigga play really, right? And then Phil Maffa will probably be somebody that actually fits the role that Shotty envisions. So like, and when it comes down to it, guys like a Ben Conda and Malik Davis and the little boy they picked up from Tulsa, they would be the odd man out. So I'm not sitting here just acting like, he's the worst running back in the world. We're past those days of me trolling you about Malik Davis. Malik Davis helped us win a football game. He helped us be successful at points of last season. So the days of me just trolling you about Malik Davis are over because he is actually a pretty good football player.
But
You know what I mean?
what you saying is landlord was right. Oh, okay.
I
We
didn't
can we
say
can
that,
listen
man.
to him. We can continue after that. You know what I'm saying? That was a rhetorical question. You didn't have to answer after that. We get it. I was right.
I want the
But
court to understand on record that Henny the Moore never uttered those words before. Continue.
that's terrible. But nah, man. Yeah, I mean, I get it, bro. But I'm gonna honestly tell y'all, I feel like we should be, I ain't gonna say like outraged, but we should have a problem with Malik not getting first dibs at running back two though. Because I feel like he earned it. Real talk. Now, if Jadon Blue coming there and beat him, because I know he the golden child, at least if Jadon Blue is equal, I won't have no problem with it because I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think he should have first dibs though, for sure. And I think you should have a problem with that if he don't. That's just my opinion.
And it would be one of them things to where we have to see it play out. I'll give it preseason. Because I was sort of led astray, watching the running backs in padded practice because you still ain't really tackling. You're hitting and releasing. You know what I'm saying? You're not really murdering niggas like you're supposed to. So when I went and watched it, I was very unimpressed with Javonte Williams. You know what I mean? And then Javonte came in this bitch, and you saw his superpower when he was a bowling ball, and he just bounced off niggas and run niggas over and shit. Right?
Yeah, he did
So
that at a high level. Can't take
he
that away.
he did that very well. So that's the thing. So like, it'll be hard for me to judge these folks until they get into preseason. Because I think Malik should play, I think Phil Maffa should play, and I think Jay Dunboo should play. It should be a fair and open competition for the running back too. And you let the best man win. Now, in a
That's why I
perfect
said
world,
I ain't mad at that. It's just I just said like I feel like he at least deserved first dibs. Like it should be his job to lose coming into it. I don't think it will be, but I think it should be like slightly his job to lose. I ain't saying that he got down, you know what I'm saying? He the one, but I think he should get at least a fair shot to be running back too. That's what I think I'm trying to say, and I honestly don't think he will though.
no, I get it. I get exactly what you're saying. And you're right. He should get a fair, unbiased opportunity for the second back position. Now, last year, his production, and this was in limited games, because I think it was like the Thanksgiving game or whatever when he finally got real reps and real opportunities, and then remained at that point for the rest of the season. 52 carries, 250 yards, two rushing touchdowns, almost 5 yards an attempt. So that's not bad at all, especially for somebody. Because think about it, if you up the attempts, if you actually gave him like 100 carries over the course of the season, he would have been a 500-yard rusher, and you can live with that as your secondary running back. Am I right or wrong?
Facts.
Yeah,
You
so
right.
if you get 500 yards for your secondary running back, I think that you're okay there. And man, we were having a conversation about what a successful season would look like for Jadon Blue. We said if the nigga made the team or if the nigga was active for games, he was successful. right? That was the standard we had with Jada Blue. Just to be successful was to be active over, and that was over what he did last year.
Yeah, that's
So
progression for him.
yeah, so I believe
So what would progression be for Malik? Winning the job?
nah, he already got the job. Keep the job and improve on what you did so you don't lose your job.
I don't know if he actually got the job because I don't want to say that president because it's gonna be easy for him to lose it. I want to kind of be honest about the way I feel like they gonna play him, and I don't think he gonna get a fast shot to be number two. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's solid, the number two running back, and they just take it, that's fair. I don't think that's gonna be the case. So that's why I
Yeah,
want to be kind of clear about his position right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be like, oh, they took it from him. Nah, I don't know if he ever was. That's what you see what I'm saying? I don't know if he ever was really considered the running back too. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Because Shada say, compete every day. Let's see if he get closer to holding true to his word in that regard in year two.
yeah. And again, and we'll have eyes on it, Lynn. Like I said, you'll be at Oxnard, I'll be at Frisco. We'll see all the preseason games. We'll have a decent understanding. And maybe that's also one of the reasons why I was down on Javante, because they didn't play Javante in the preseason. They bubble wrapped him.
They were smart as hell. I give Shada all the credit in the world for that because he surprised me. I ain't know. It was hard for me to say what he was because we knew out of North Carolina he was a hooper, but he had injuries and then he went to Denver and had injuries. So it was kind of hard to pinpoint what he was. But hey, they saw it and they trusted it and it worked out. So that's what's up. Shada did his thing with that one. Gotta give him his props. He made sure he took his props too. Shit, Shada said, "Nigga, that was me."
He, hey, came up, that's all me. Stayed down, that's all me for real.
But look, God forbid he have a bad season this year. Then what we gonna say?
Hey, he said, hey man, he said I saw that shit last year. I didn't say the nigga gonna stay like that.
Not every year, nigga.
I just saw that year, nigga.
That shit crazy. But yeah, that I like that shot. Called this shot. He did, and it worked out.
Hey, so salute to the brother Los Altos. He's the founder of Fugazios. My brother said, I wonder if he would bubble wrap the duo, both the running backs, if he felt confident in their ability after training camp. Well, that would be a telltale sign, wouldn't it? If they said Devontae Williams and Malik Davis for preseason, then it would be Jadon Blue and Phil Maffa playing it out for the third running back spot.
Yeah, that'll be pretty significant too.
And then and you know what? That's going to be the rough thing, because one of these running backs is going to get cut. And I see potential in both these niggas. Now, granted, nobody ever really dies here. You know what I'm saying? We say they going to lose their job. You wake up, they on the practice squad smoking a blunt.
See, that's another thing that Malik got to deal with, and I know we got to move on. But I think they comfortable with placing him on practice squad and getting him back. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? It might not be that comfortable with every other running back. Like somebody like Phil Maffa. Some teams might have liked him out the draft and be like, shit, we'll pick him up. We'll give him a shot. Who
Mm-hmm.
knows? Because he actually was a lead back in Clemson and shit. So, you know, some teams might have liked him. So, but they know it's a proven proven strategy to put Malik Davis on the practice squad and bring him back. So that might be some that might play to, might be a negative for him too.
No. Hey, well, salute the Biz Cut. He said, "Damn, I finally caught y'all on the show." Yeah, man, we be out here just moving diabolically. It's not your fault because we just be going live at random ass times in the morning. It was just at six
Yeah,
some.
man.
Now be at seven. Sometimes it be at eight. We just be doing stuff, man. Y'all gotta forgive us.
Yeah, man. And if I was y'all, I'd just blame him. You know what I'm saying? That's the safest way to go about it. Just blame
Damn.
him and just move on with your life.
Blame him and move on is crazy. That's a solid plan, I guess, though, Lan.
That's just solid as hell, though. Salute to y'all,
All right, so
though.
hey, so yeah, I think Malik Davis is in danger of not making the roster. But you're right. I think part of it that plays into that is the comfortability the Dallas Cowboys have in the fact you'll probably get Malik Davis back if you cut him. You might not. You might not get Jadon Blue or Phil Maffa back if you cut them.
So yeah, that's a big part of their strategy. So yeah, we'll see how it work out though. Who's next on the list?
Man, your favorite
See,
tight
if
end
you
in the
really
world.
don't do that.
Yeah, your favorite tight end. You cried. Hey, we were at the draft and landlord cried. Tears. He cried. It was tears of joy.
Last night I cried tears of joy.
What you
What
know
you
about
know
that
about
record, man?
Ross? What did I do to deserve this? That nigga said I
Man,
cried tears of joy about this nigga. That's crazy.
yeah, you like he said we did it. You were jumping up and down. Or you want a championship, nigga?
Hey man, it's crazy.
He said it's over with. We did it. All right,
We finna win it all, nigga. We got
what we do?
Spoon Maker.
But now the actual story time, the actual events that occurred was all three of us was me, landlord, and somebody that
And
would no
him
longer
who
be
shall not be
named.
named. Yeah.
Yeah, the three of us were in different parts of the draft getting content. They said with the whatever pick the Dallas Cowboys take Luke Schoonmaker, tight end out of Michigan. Nigga, we found each other and went live on the spot. We had an
And
emergency.
told everybody that was a terrible pick. Then and there.
Yes. And listen, you know what's crazy? We told people on draft night that draft pick made no sense, and they told us we were negative, and that we were not giving him an opportunity and not giving him a chance. He would prove us wrong and all this other stupid shit. All
You
this oh
just wait.
yeah, you just wait. I've been waiting, fuck nigga. Like hurry up and do something, man. Barbecue or mildew, man.
Yeah, it just didn't never work out for old Luke, man. Real talk, like he overstayed his welcome. His ass gotta go, bro. For real. I ain't lying. Cause he's stopping a lot of progress. Like, even though I'm mad at Jake Ferguson, you should be even more mad at Luke though. Cause he taking up a roster spot and he ain't doing nothing. At least Jake Ferguson doing slightly more than nothing. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't
Yep.
doing nothing. Like he just taking up space. Like he gotta go. In my opinion. Fuck that. I'd take an undrafted dude and give him a shot. I'd give Brevin Spann all his snaps
Yeah,
opposed to
Brevin
just letting him
intrigue.
sit here. Yeah.
Yeah, Brevin and intrigue is who I'm giving his reps to. He only had 14 catches for 132 yards. He didn't score a touchdown. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, landlord. What can you do with that? You good with that, land? You happy?
Say what now?
I said, what can you do with that? What can you do with 132 yards?
Piss everybody off. He do a great job at that. That's brutal.
Yeah. And listen,
I'm gonna say
I
something that y'all probably didn't never expect me to say. All right,
what you gonna say? What you gonna say?
I'm gonna do it for the people. I'm gonna give a big old fuck you to Mike McCarthy for this pick right here. Fuck that nigga for this pick right here, nigga. That shit fucked up. Like, Big Mike, fuck you, dog. That's fucked up. You ain't have to leave us. I think this was war, though. I think he already said in his mind, like, look, they finna fuck me over, so I'm finna fuck them over too. Cause I
Man,
don't even think he had a plan for Luke, bro. We never even tried to do shit with Luke Schoonmaker, man. He just wanted to get back at the Jones. Real talk. I think this was an act of war. Like real shit.
but you know that's the fucked up part about it though, because if he had got the right tight end, he might have still been here. Because Sam Laporta was
Now,
crazy.
if they would have gave him his guard, he might have still been here. Shit. They picked Margin Smith. He didn't want that nigga.
I remember.
He wanted Bergeron. I don't know how he doing right now, to be honest, but if he's still playing on the team and starting on the same team, he did better than Margin Smith.
And I'll say this though. The reason I said that is you would have had two dynamic tight ends then, because Jake before the injury was cool, and then Sam Laporta is Sam fucking Laporta. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but nobody didn't really see Sam Laporta being like that, did we?
He was one of tight. He was a higher prospect than fucking Luke Schoonmaker.
I'm with you on that, but I'm talking about like did the NFL scene view him as this dynamic tight end that he became, or was it kind of like a little shocking?
It's not super shocking because he would have been in the first round if they knew he was that good. They knew he was a good pass catcher and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's not surprising that he's a good nigga at that, but his consistency is what's probably surprising people.
Oh, okay.
Like to see it
Well,
translate
yeah,
so quick is probably the shocking part. Like niggas knew he'd be good. They probably thought it would have took a year or two. It
he
didn't
was
take no
good
time.
out the gate. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we was almost at the point. I can't speak for y'all, but I was happy that we didn't select the tight end in the first round.
I was until we
I
yeah,
wasn't even tripping off of Michael Smith. I was like, shit, at least we didn't get one of them tight ends. I was wrong on that one.
me too. 'Cause remember, you know, Boston they won't hear none of that shit.
Yeah, he don't even believe in tight ends in the first round.
Yeah, they don't have a great track record for the most part. Now, granted, these two last year were amazing. Tyler Warren came out that bitch and had 800 something yards, made a Pro Bowl. Loveland went out that bitch and went crazy. So the two niggas that got drafted in the first round this year sort of bucked that trend. We know that Brock Bowers has bucked that trend. It's moving towards where now there are more examples of good tight ends in the first round coming in and having a good impact. Now, granted, a first round wide receiver still does more. And you talk about value, like them niggas usually 1,000-yard niggas. So if you talk about the grand scheme, bang for your buck shit, you still probably want to take a wide receiver in the first round. But, you know, there are tight ends coming in and being guys top of their position at the first round now.
More pro ready than they ever was in the
Yeah.
recent memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's caveats to it, but yeah, like it's becoming a safer bet. And you know, that was not Luke Schoonmaker and his little
Well,
132
that's
yards.
that's good data for us because I think we're gonna be in the market for one real soon. Especially if Jay Ferguson don't look like himself again.
Well, I'll tell you what, Oregon got another one.
Them motherfuckers a factory over there, ain't
They just be pushing them out. So you gotta think about it. It was Ferguson, the other Ferguson, the year before, and then this year it was Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah, Sadiq is that nigga wrong. Where he end up going?
Uh, the Jets, I think.
Damn, he went to football here. That's fucked up.
Football hell is crazy because it's like you did a bunch of bullshit and the coach sent you there.
That's it. If it was a football hell, is that not football hell? Maybe that or the Browns.
It's probably football hell. It's
The
probably
Jets and
football
the
hell.
Browns is probably the equivalent of football hell. Y'all let me know what y'all football hell is. Like, what's the worst situation you can send a player to? And then look, it's so sad with the Jets, it don't even matter what position you in. Any
Mm-mm.
position is football hell with the Jets. You know, some people be like, okay, they quarterback bad, so that's kind of like football hell for them. If you're a wide receiver or a tight end or some shit. But like, nah. Or if you're a running back and all the quarterback want to do is run, like that might be his football hell. Any position is football hell for the Jets. Look at the players they just got rid of. They superstar players. And it still was football hell. Quinn Williams, Sauce Gardner, nobody cared about them niggas because they was in football hell.
Yeah, at least Sauce got paid though. You get paid in
Quinn
New York.
did too, but I'm talking about
Actually,
like
success on the football
respect,
field.
yeah, respect and like success as players like that. And like what I'm saying is football hell because they couldn't manufacture no kind of success over there at all. So like, and one more thing, the reason I say it's football hell because no matter how much talent you put over there, they still gonna fail. Like that's football hell.
I agree. You know I agree with that. Like we know them niggas was sorry as hell. He said Commanders is football hell. Cardinals, them niggas be having some names. They
The
have some shit
Cardinals
ready.
is kind of football hellish. They football hellish, yeah. I wouldn't say Washington because they got a quarterback and they got Dan Quinn. I think they kind of bucking that trend right now. I think they'll be alright in a few years. But
Yeah, the Dolphins right now, they done
the
gutted their
Dolphins
team.
might be, yeah, that might be football hell too. Shout out to Jalen Tolbert, man.
Damn. At least the homie get to be on South Beach, man.
Yeah, true, true, true.
You know what be the most crazy thing before we segue and go back to talk about our shit? What if Jalen Tolbert go out that bitch and had like 1,200 yards?
That should have been the craziest shit ever.
I'd be mad as
What
fuck.
a bad quarterback. But like, nah, I still wouldn't be mad because I still feel like Floyd know it better. I still feel like I'm confident in saying he better than Jalen Tolbert. Though. No
I
lie.
am too.
So I wouldn't be jealous. I'd be actually happy for the man.
Yes, I would too. I just hate, it didn't happen over here. Cause listen, I want y'all to know that me and Land just keep it so real. There was all the incentive in the world for us to protect Jalen Tolbert, and we never did it. Never did it. We went out there and said exactly what happened on the football field, unbiased as possible. We kept it real as hell about his shortcomings and everything else. And we had the man on the show. It would have been great incentive for the nigga to pan out. It didn't work. It is what it is. But we never
And me
lied.
and him kept it solid as hell and start giving real criticism even after the man was on the show. Like we don't bite our tongue or sugarcoat shit. Like a lot of people, you will see them be, hesitant to speak on the people that they got ties to. We don't do that here. That's part of, and look, I don't know if people understand the sacrifice we make doing stuff like that.
Yep.
Like,
Cause
and
we
we do that for y'all. Like real time, we can be up here lying and sugarcoating and beating around the bush when it comes to people that we can build relationships with, but we value keeping it authentic and real with y'all more than those relationships. That's the honest to God too.
hmm You said if you can't name more than 5 players on a team, that's football hell. It said y'all cut Malik David, he goes somewhere else, he will Rico Dow you. It should be happening like that a lot.
He gonna tell her I had to buckle up. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we should listen. We had no business letting that nigga do that to us, man.
Man, and that's the defense y'all want me to be beating my chest about right now. That nigga told them what he was gonna do. I forgot about that shit for real. Like I think I wanted to erase that out of my mind.
But
That
see,
nigga, he real life punked us, bro. Real talk. It ain't no other way to describe it. Unless you wanna go worse. Like he punked us out, man.
well, that's the beautiful thing about it. This ain't the same defense. For thank Almighty God. Thank Almighty God, this ain't the same defense. I'm just saying,
The Cowboys defense last year was football.
it was football here. Now, you know who else is in football hell right now on our team?
Who that?
Shit, the homie
Sam Williams.
Sam Williams.
I think Maris is in football here more than him.
Now we already talked about Maris yesterday, so I feel like Maris is in super hell. He's in the hell below hell. Like he's in the hell where you try to call the devil, but he got your number blocked. So God remember that he sent you on down there with him.
It's so crazy that you in hell, but you don't even get to see the devil. You so far in hell, like
Right,
he gotta check the roll. He gotta check the roll call to see if you see the hell. Like he don't even get to see him. You so deep in hell. That's terrible.
Yeah, like he up underneath there.
I got him in the basement of the house. Like damn.
Crazy as hell. But nah, man, we got the brother Sam Williams on here, man, and this is the thing. The real question is, how many outside linebackers do you carry? And that's when the shit gets sort of shaky for both Sam and Morris, because they just signed a nigga to a 2-year deal. They just gave Charles Snowden 2 years. I'm pretty sure Charles Snowden makes the roster. And if you're fighting for what have you done for me lately, I'm not sitting here acting like Charles Snowden is Baby Von Miller, but he did have 3 sacks and and a turnover. This nigga had 1 sack and a turnover, right? Then you just go down the
Yeah.
list of the outside linebackers that you currently have. Rashawn Gary's making the team. Donovan Izaraku is making the team. Malachi Lawrence is making the team. I have no doubts in my mind, that James Houston makes the team. And then you also have the tweener guys like Barham that they may count to the number, because I know he makes the team. He's a 3rd-round pick.
They gonna count Overton as a defensive tackle, so that's clearing him.
So that we're already at 5. Right, we're already at 5 guys, and I think, like I said, I think that's Charles Snowden makes it. So we're at 6.
You know what it is with me, bro? Like I ain't gonna lie. I look at Sam. Y'all know I'm bullish on Sam, and it's not because of the person he is. It's really because of the talent. Like I do feel like he's a very talented player, and I be feeling like talent is gonna eventually shine through. But sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at his measurables and all that shit, Sam looks like a great player on paper.
Correct.
But it just ain't panning out for him. So it could be some above the net. I don't know. But I want y'all to understand, like I said this before, a player like Sam Williams, before you get too excited about draft players, if you put Sam Williams in front of the world running those same drills, that nigga will look like a world beater. Real talk. he'll look phenomenal in every drill that he can do far as being a defensive end. So like that's why I still feel like it's possible for that talent to shine through. Will it? That it has yet to be seen, so I don't know. I'm starting to doubt that it will more and more as the days go by. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I have no idea what will become of young Sam, but you didn't say nothing wrong. Because he has all the talent in the world, has a great athletic profile, ran a 4.4, had double-digit sacks in the SEC, right? So, like, coming out, like, he was an amazing prospect. Like, we felt we did the big one when we got this nigga.
Yep.
So I have. And what was our 2022 pick? Did we go like Tyler Smith and then Sam Williams? I thought we had a very good. I'm not gonna lie. I hated Tyler Smith coming out because of all the penalties and shit. But then they moved him to the guard. Yeah.
You remember I liked the Tyler Smith. I said he was gonna be good.
Well, I'm glad they had a vision for the nigga. Cause I still don't.
Like, no, for real. I honestly God did.
I remember
when I seen his mindset and his film, I said, oh yeah, he's gonna be good. Cause I wasn't tripping about the penalties he did because they was aggressive ass penalties. It wasn't like he was just holding people. It was like he was just destroying people, and they was like, oh, that's a flag. It's like he was whooping ass so bad that it looked bad. A lot of them penalties, that's what it was with Tyler Smith at Tulsa. No cap. And he was on the outside, so it made it look obvious, like, oh my God, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just whooping ass. That's why when I seen they moved him to guard, I'm like, oh, he gonna be more covered up, and then aggressiveness is applauded at guard. I'm like, oh, he gonna be good.
Yeah, I was talking about the initial pick. They didn't say he was gonna be a guard when we first got the nigga.
Yeah, true.
And then when they
but
did
like I
play
said,
the nigga,
I still felt good about it because I seen what the penalties look like. But go ahead.
Yeah, and then when he did play tackle the first game, he got the quarterback hand broke.
Fact. Yeah, and he was a rookie then, though, right?
Yeah, he was a rookie.
Yeah.
They hurried up and put whatchamacallit over there.
That's
old man Jason Peters. But boy, they were whooping ass. When they put Jason Peters and that nigga on the same side of the field, boy, they were over there killing niggas. They were over there catching bodies. I'm like, okay.
I'm talking about smacking shit. Two big ass niggas on the move.
Like, oh my God. I felt that you be feeling shit in your bones and shit. Like, damn. I start rubbing my knees, nigga. I'm like, oh.
That looked like it hurt.
They folded this nigga. You ever seen the man nigga hit the scorpion pose, nigga? Nigga feet touching his back, nigga. Yeah, but no, I think Sam. I didn't think it's a long shot for Sam. He has no sponsors. The production wasn't there last year, and I know he was coming off an injury. I'm just talking about his role to get on the roster. They're deep in that position. They got young niggas at the position. He gonna have to go out this bitch and be phenomenal.
I honestly feel like he can take somebody's position. He. Stay tuned to the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Jesus. Because listen, the talent is there that he might surprise some folks and do exactly that. I just need him to do it. I didn't need that to be the case. I just need him to hold his nuts and get it done.
Well, let me restate that. Maybe not take nobody's position, but he could possibly take some reps from somebody. Something like be an integral part of a rotation, maybe. If they using Malachi over him, year one, if he's not better than Malachi year one, just go and get him the fuck up out of here then. Just do that. I'm just be real with you.
Ah,
If
not that.
Malachi better, he the young guy. Get Sam the fuck up out of here. And just give Malachi them reps.
Oh man, listen, Lan. It didn't matter if he was better than Malachi or not. He wasn't going to play over a nigga that your defensive coordinator just campaigned for. Me and you know the background on that.
Yeah, but at the same time, what if he's just, not ready like most rookie defensive answers? I don't expect him to be a world beater year one.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to. He already wasn't going to start. You're then talking about taking away his designated pass rusher reps, what he
His
need to learn
reps,
on the
yeah.
job. Because we already
Then you
got two
got to be able
starters.
to work James Houston in there too.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You already got Rashawn Gary and Ezraku to start. When you talk about Malachi Lawrence, you're bringing Malachi Lawrence in a package to where you're either blitzing or it's an obvious pass rushing situation to get him on the field and get him acclimated to the game, to use his skill set. Because I think he'll struggle against the run year one, but he'll be okay. He'll be an okay pass rusher year one. So I think he'll
Yeah,
be like maybe a 3-4 sack nigga, maybe 5 on the high end as a rookie pass rusher, like history says. But those will be good developmental reps. Just like with Sam, like we didn't have Sam in a starting role his first year as a Cowboy, but he was a designated pass rusher, and he ended up with like 4 sacks, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I expect Sam to be a grown man and be better than Malachi Lawrence. If not, then he gotta go. That's just the bottom line.
Hmm. Now I do have a question for you. I ain't
Go
talking about
ahead.
nothing else. This rushing the passer. This in terms of nigga rushing the quarterback and getting sacks. Who are you taking? You taking Sam or are you taking James Houston?
James all day.
So it really so that really would be the path is hoping that Malachi, not even hoping, but if you're Sam, you're hoping that Malachi Lawrence
Ain't a
isn't quite
grown man
ready.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to hope that that even matters in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, when you put it that way, it's looking a little grim. But like, I would think, you know how they be doing the rookies. The pathway for Sam is this. And it's short lived. Because they even did Tyler Booker like that in the first beginning account. Where they gave the veteran, an unknown veteran, I don't even remember who the fuck it was. That lets you
Nigga that
know
got
how
hurt.
gimmicky it is. Who?
It's a nigga that had got hurt. I think it was Robert Jones.
Okay, but they put him in place because he was a veteran and made the rookie earn it. If Sam can get that type of situation going and actually show that he's worthy, maybe you can get them to split those reps. It's possible. But like you said, it's highly unlikely. But like I think Christian Parker seen something in Sam though, bro. I don't think they would have signed him back. Real talk. Like it ain't no reason to sign him back at all. You got a new defensive regime coming in here. I think Christian Parker said, man, with the right coaching, you might be able to get what you thought you can get out of Sam.
I
They
say,
could have easily let him go.
yeah, they could have easily let him go. They weren't tied to the man. They turned around and gave him $3 million.
But like you said, that don't keep you on the team though. That's not enough money. So
Nowhere close.
so
Shit,
he
nigga.
still gotta make it.
I wish a nigga throw $3 million at me. He shut me the fuck up.
Facts.
I'm like, hey man, I'll sit on that bitch and clap. I'll be a good ass teammate, nigga. You ain't gotta play me. Like,
A
yeah,
backup
man.
quarterback is the best job ever, nigga, until you
Ever.
have to play.
And then the whole fan base love you. The teammates love you too. You
Eli
know,
Manning backup. Oh my God.
Eli was an Iron Man too. That nigga even missed no games. All you had to do
That's
was
what made
chill.
me say Eli Manning.
That nigga and
You
Brett
ain't never have to play.
that nigga and Brett Favre. I think Brett Favre had the other Iron Man streak. And
You ain't
Brett
never
Favre
have to play, nigga. That's crazy.
and Brett Favre be finessing, so he could have got you, some scam money on the side too.
He over there stealing money and shit. And playing quarterback. Crazy.
Flashing hoes. Like Brett Favre was on some other shit, man. That nigga was doing
He's
some
stealing
other.
from the poor. I'm thinking you already rich.
He the opposite of Robin Hood,
Yeah.
nigga. I steal from the poor, give to the rich, nigga.
He
Robin
just
Hood stole from
robbing
the
hoods,
rich,
nigga. He robbing hoods. That's what he doing. He
He
ain't
ain't
robbing
robbing
hood. That
hood, he
nigga robbing
robbing
the
the
hood. That's what he doing.
hood. That's a
That's
Jay-Z
great.
bar, nigga.
Straight up, that nigga robbing the hood. That's
He
wild.
ain't he ain't robbing the hood. He robbing the hood. He up to no
This
good.
nigga robbing the hood. This nigga stealing from charity. Like I don't think that was loud enough either, but that's a story for another day. It's all good. And I love Brett too. I can't lie. I swear I used to
I
love
love that
Brett
nigga
Favre.
too. That's
I
why
used to fucking love Brett Favre, bro. But like, right is right, wrong is wrong, man. That nigga, he deserved to be held accountable for that shit. And I feel
landlord.
like they kind of swept that under the rug.
Listen, I understand that, landlord, but you gotta understand this. That nigga won 4 MVPs, man. That nigga let the nigga steal, bro. Chill.
That was that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to love Brett Favre. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks, bro. The Man Cowboys, I fuck with Brett. That's why I like the Romo so much.
He had the right
It's like
fucker in
Romo.
him.
Yeah, like that's why I like the Romo so much. That nigga was just like him. Just not as good, of course.
Yeah, of course, but you put the ball in play, you see what happens. A lot of times some amazing things happen, and then sometimes you throw some of the most backbreaking interceptions the world ever seen. Like
The definition of a gunslinger, Brett Favre should be, his face should be right there.
it should be him and an actual cowboy nigga with 2 pistols.
Straight up. That's he the prototypical gunslinger when I think about him.
Mm-mm. All right, we got a couple more people, before we move along. So, offense or defense? I'm gonna give you the choice. We got a couple more people. You want to go do offensive guy? You want to do a defensive guy?
Let's go offense.
Mr. Mingo.
Ah, damn, Mingo.
Mingo.
At this point,
Bingo.
I'm gonna say this, cause then you just put emphasis on it. We might need to stay away from Ole Miss guys. I don't know what it is. Like they just don't work for us.
Man.
Ole Miss guys don't work out for the Cowboys. Cause that's Sam and Mingo right back to back.
Mm-mm-mm. I also gonna say, man, matter of fact, that Trey Harris went over there and ain't do shit either.
Them Ole Miss, we gotta look into them niggas, bro. They doing some swindling over there. Like, how y'all be a good football team, but then your players end up not being shit almost every year.
The last 2 Ole Miss wide receivers that was really like that was DK and AJ.
And AJ. Mm-hmm.
And then they went about getting them niggas in such a bad way that they had like a mini death penalty.
Shit, crazy.
I think them niggas wouldn't even have qualified for the playoffs if they had made it, nigga. Like they had did so much backhanded shit to get AJ Brown and DK Metcalf and Ole Miss. I'm like, hold on. Yeah. What's up with your Jose? But listen, the reason why Mingo is on this list, nigga, the wide receiver rule is gangster. wide receiver room gangsters hell, man. Think about it. CD Lamb, all pro. George Pickens, all pro. Ryan Flournoy, ascending and good. Cavante Turpin, made man. Mob boss apparently. He gonna get Jerry whacked if he get cooked. I don't know why nigga on the team. But he gonna make it. Then it comes down to the final spot. So those are the four people. Them are the four that, without a doubt, they're carrying into the season.
I
CeeDee
literally
Lamb,
hate Count Turpin as a receiver though.
I do too, but they do it every year.
I hate that
We're just gonna let them have it. Like, hey, part of being a good general is knowing when to fight.
That's
We cannot
true.
win that battle.
You can't fight every war, you can't fight every cause every time.
It's not worth it. So I don't even fight the shit. I just accept the fact that he is wide receiver number 4. He's penciled in. He's a return specialist. He's going to make an all pro and a Pro Bowl as a returner. And then he's going to get on social media and dog you niggas for saying anything about him. Because
Ever.
he be trying to play people top already, man. So, hey, I don't want to get called out by Cavante Turpin on social media, nigga. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. So he is wide receiver number 4, man. But after that, Mingo, they just drafted Anthony Smith Jr. out of the 7th round. They spent a pick on that boy. They still got Trayshawn Holden, who looked better than you did in training camp, right?
You
You
did.
know,
I ain't gonna lie though. I think his 4th round trade status is will trump the 7th round pick though. Even though, but then it's the same regime, right? Even
no,
though Saudi wasn't the head coach, he still was the offensive coordinator.
he was the offensive coordinator name. Yeah. If
I
anything,
think I think that trumped it because they
I think
traded for Mingo.
I think Jerry and them traded for Mingo. Remember the backstory. They traded on Mingo when Dak was already hurt and gone for the year. They traded for Mingo to evaluate Trey Lance. So what really happened is they spent the 4th round pick on a quarterback. Realized like, damn, we don't have enough weapons right now. Spent another 4th round pick to try and evaluate that sorry ass nigga.
They just over here fucking up, sound like to me.
I'm just saying, because that's really what happened. Cooper Rush was the starting quarterback at the time when they traded for Jonathan Mingo. They was out there doing shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit. You a lot of moves like that is gonna start affecting you in the future after a while.
And bro, he had a singular catch last year for 25 yards.
It's crazy. Look at players like that. You spend a 4th round pick on Mingo. Then you spend a 2nd round pick on Lou Schoonmaker. You not getting shit from them people, man.
Spent a 4th on Trey Lance, he gone.
And look, before you say that ain't really hurting you or it don't matter, you could have got a great running back for those picks.
Yeah. Think about a 2nd round pick running back and what kind of value they bring to the table.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's
people
damn near,
forget.
that could be a superstar.
Look at the Colts. They running back was a 2nd round pick.
And then that running back draft was amazing. That's the same Bijan and Gibbs draft. That's that same draft that Schoonmaker came out of.
Yep. Yes, it was. So yeah, we definitely could have used. Listen, we said a wide receiver 2, not a wide receiver 6.
Right.
They traded for a nigga. That his own team gave up on him before his second year was over with. And you act like that wasn't a red flag. The niggas that drafted him gave up on him in a year and a half.
Carolina finally got a good wide receiver. It's like they can't evaluate wide receiver talent over there. Like they suck at it. Cause Leggett didn't turn into shit. Now they got my boy though, and he did good, but still, like, I don't think
Who,
they know what
Ted?
the hell they doing over there. Yeah, Tech gonna be
Well,
dope.
they paid Coker too. They got Ted and Coker, and then they got a decent tight end.
Leggett didn't do shit though.
Nah, Leggett ain't shit. But listen, I think we had liked him Leggett coming out. He would have swindled a lot of people because of the physical profile. He was big and fast
Yeah,
and had production.
I told you sometimes we be forgetting them attributes ain't got shit to do with football. Think about it. You can see a tall nigga working that subway, man. Like what the fuck?
I mean, we do see tall niggas
You
working the
know what I'm saying?
subway.
Like that. The physical attributes ain't got shit to do with football for real when you think about it, bro. And we be trying to force that square peg in that round hole and make it make sense. Like, how are you playing football? That's where we need to start. You know how many big, sorry ass niggas it is that can't play basketball? Niggas can't even rebound? Nigga 7'5" and can't even, you know what I'm saying? Can't even play. Like, your size ain't got shit to do with your ability to play the sport. Your physical attributes either. We done seen them fucking track stars come in the league and be sorry as hell. You think just because he fast that he gonna be open every time. That shit don't never work out.
Nah. Well, it depends. You know, like you said, it depends on the other football shit. You know, like a nigga like Randy Moss was tall and fast, and he was actually cold.
You talking about football players, man. I'm talking more about the experimental shit where they like, oh, he big and fast, let's put him on the football field.
Now, there's another nigga like that, and we're gonna know if he can learn to play football this year. He didn't do bad last year, but you remember Nick Harbor? Big ass, fast ass wide receiver for South Carolina.
What about him?
He's like that. He was a track star that they trying to turn into a football player. There's been some early returns on investment, but like you said, he got to learn how to play football.
Yeah, the thing about it is, even though you might be able to pinpoint some people who doing something similar, it still don't make the exception the rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be for every nigga who do that, it's probably 100 niggas who can't. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so it don't. That shit almost like statistically insignificant at that point. If it's one for every 100, he's an anomaly.
Hey, it just mean you got a 1% chance, man. Like niggas be gambling.
You ain't finna gamble on a 1% chance, my nigga.
Hey, nigga, we play the lottery. We play on a percent of a percent, nigga.
Is that really gambling though? Is the lottery really gambling?
Well, yes, by the definition.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You paid $1, $9
You paid $1. It's crazy.
for the chance to win $8 million. Like, that is not a gamble, sir. That is not a gamble.
Sir.
Yeah, don't come to me with no fucking semantics, bro. That is not a gamble.
You talk about a gambit at that point, then, nigga.
You saying it because technically you can say it's gambling, but that is not fucking gambling, bro. You lose $1 and nigga, you might drop $1 and keep walking. Don't play with me, man. That's not a gamble.
How rich
You not
you
risking
niggas?
shit.
Hold on, fuck that. We ain't gonna let breeze by that, landlord. How rich you niggas be out here dropping dollars? The fuck is wrong with y'all niggas?
I'm saying, man. I'm saying, if you lost $1 on a trip while you was on vacation, would it ruin your vacation?
How broke am I?
That's my point. No, it would not. Your ass wouldn't be on vacation if you was that, bro. I tell you that.
What if I went with somebody? What if everybody
See,
else
he
paid?
ain't gonna want to play devil's advocate, nigga. That is not a
What?
gamble, sir. I'm sorry. That is
What if
not a
I'm the
fucking
broke
gamble.
nigga on the trip, landlord?
Anybody in the world that got a job can afford to lose $1, bro. I don't even give a fuck what you make. You can lose $1. So technically, you can say it's a gamble, but that's not a fucking gamble, sir. I'm sorry.
I know what you mean, man. I'm just being funny, but it's still
I
funny
know
to say.
you being a jerk right now. It's terrible.
He's being a jerk is crazy.
That nigga crazy. That nigga gonna hit me with the technical Webster's dictionary. Goddamn mean and like, nah, nigga, hell nah. That's you not risking shit. That is not a gamble.
Landlord, you remember what the hell we said about extremes, nigga, about going from serial killers to motherfucking preachers?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
nigga,
you.
cause how we go from from that to that? There had to be a middle ground somewhere. So you make it
That's
seem
all
like a
I'm
nigga. You make it seem like a nigga gotta bet they sold for that shit to count, nigga.
saying. You gotta bet something that would hurt to lose, man. Just imagine you find something useless as fuck around the house, and that's what you betting. You don't give a fuck about that. I'm gonna bet this soda top. We gonna bet this. Like a fucking bottle cap. We finna bet that. You don't give a damn about losing that.
Oh shit.
It gotta be something significant, sir. You can't just call something a bet. We gonna bet. This our bet right here. I got a bigger rock and you got a smaller rock. We finna bet that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we bet, I get the bigger rock if I win. Like, that's not a fucking bet, sir.
Hey, but I will say this. You ain't said nothing wrong. But the way that college, that football is and how it's paid to play, this NIL money and this NFL money, niggas betting with their fucking jobs and their livelihoods and shit every time they do that shit, though. Like
Yeah, I see.
you fuck up a couple $1 million investment, nigga, you may not have a job.
That's true.
That's my only pushback, because everything else you said, I was just wilding. I can't even sit here and act like I was being serious at all. So like everything else you said, I was bullshitting, but that's
I
my
know.
oh shit. Well, yeah, I don't think Mingo ass gonna make it. I know we went.
I don't see why he would either, but I'm just saying, I think a 4th-round trade is more significant than a 7th-round pick. That's all.
Yeah, but see, this is the one thing. I think their cheapness wins out. Because if you just let Mingo go ahead and walk, you ain't even had a conversation about maybe extending the nigga and no shit like that. You know
You
what I'm
definitely
saying?
ain't gonna extend no goddamn Mingo.
Yeah, but I also don't think that they would get rid of a nigga that they got 4 years of 7th-round pick labor on either. Like I think they might, because what I really think is going to happen is they're going to hold out Trayshawn Holden. Mingo going to deservedly get cut, you know, and all these Rudy Poo ass wide receivers, you know, that they signed in the offseason, like Marquez Valdez-Scanlon and all these other guys. I think them niggas get cut. Now, some of them niggas gonna make it back to the practice squad, but I think, because this is who I think is gonna be our 5 wide receivers. I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna tell you who should be our 5 and who is going to be our 5. Our 5, well, matter of fact, yeah, our 5 should be CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Ryan
I don't know
Flournoy.
about CD being on there, bro. I don't know if he gonna make the team this year.
this man's so damn crazy. But no, that should be CD, George, Ryan Flournoy. Then you go Trayshawn Holden and Anthony Smith Jr. What's going to happen? Because they count, Turpin
Person.
in the number. It's going to be CD Lamb, George Pickens, Ryan Flournoy, Cavante Turpin, and then Anthony Smith Jr.
It gotta feel good for Flo to already be getting called the third wide receiver.
Fucking
I'm
amazing.
happy for him though, cause he earned that last year.
My nigga said cut Hunter Lukey too.
If you ain't gonna use him, you might as well.
And that's my only thing. I think he could play. I just don't think
I
they
do too.
utilize the nigga.
I literally think he better than Schoonmaker. Swear to God.
I do
I think
too.
he I think he better at being a tight end than Schoonmaker.
I do too. And I can show film to prove it.
That
I
nigga
can
making good catches and everything. Shit.
I can show you his route week 1 against the Cleveland Browns. There should have been a touchdown. That was a bad throw by my quarterback. I can show you a bunch of shit that nigga did from the tight end spot that was impressive. And not just out of the backfield for the running back and the fullback position.
I'm telling you. I think
But
he don't.
but again, to your point, and we're crunching numbers and we gotta talk about who the most effective player and who deserve playing time and shit. If you're not gonna play the nigga, then cut him. If you're not
Yeah.
gonna use him, then let it be. You know?
But
And I understand and listen, I understand how he can get lost in the shuffle when you got CD Lamb and you got George Pickens and you got, an investment at your tight end and
Williams.
and then you got Javonte Williams and you got Flo now that he's ascended. But I'm trying to see how he didn't get any burn. I'm trying to see how he ain't get any burn when we ain't have no weapons and we'll just CD Lamb and company.
Exactly. That was on Mike then. That was on Mike back then. And Mike brought him in. That's what's so crazy.
Hmm.
How you bring a nigga in to not use him?
JV, you know you my guy and I love you. You gonna make me do a Hunter Lukey film session. I
But
never
he don't
thought
think Hunter like that.
he said fuck that bitch ass nigga. He said no, he ain't typed that.
JB wilding out. Oh, I'm about to say.
he ain't typed that. Well, that's the message.
Man, big
I'm
man.
gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it in public too. So I'm gonna have to see. Cause listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I watch all this nigga film, but I can distinctly remember games, and I can show you some clips that I've seen over time that indicate that this nigga can do some shit. Now I'm going to probably fuck around and do that, pre-record it and drop it. You know what I mean?
I have to.
Now listen, that is one that I remember. That is a good critique. There was a third and one. They gave him the ball. His ass didn't get it. There was the one
And
at the
he
third and
fumbled one
goal where he
time.
fumbled. A couple years ago. Like there were some
But
times
if
he
you
fucked
look
up.
at how good he was looking when that happened, it's like, damn, you don't just throw him in the upside down and never return after that, though.
Hmm.
See, we remember that year Zeke had blood on his hands the whole season.
Blood on the money when a steel counter.
I think that season just got erased in Cowboy history. Was that 2020?
Yes, it was 2020.
Damn,
Nothing
the
mattered no
first year
more.
Mike got there, and that nigga, bro, Zeke had about 10 performers or some shit that year, right?
He had
I
a
know
shit.
for a fact it was a crazy ass stretch, like a couple of games, 2, 3 games in a row, where he had like 2 and 3. It was crazy.
Yeah, he went crazy with the fumbles, and it got to the point where people didn't even try to tackle Zeke no more. They were just trying to rip the ball out.
That's crazy that that just happened for 1 year. And then the next year it was just gone. Like it never happened again.
It was fine. He was back to being 1,000-yard rusher. Him and Tony Pollard went crazy. They ran for like 1,900 something yards together. Uh, so I don't know. But I will say this. I wish that, and this is totally off subject, I just wish that Zeke knees never gave out because he was having a great season and then his knees started to fuck up on him towards the end of the season, and then the very same thing happened next year. He had like a LCL or MCL sprain or some shit like that in his knee, and it fucked him up the rest of the way.
Real quick though, I ain't gonna lie. It was a tweet by Dan Rogers on Twitter that I kind of wanted to talk about, but that wasn't the subject we was on. But since
What
you
they
brought
talking
up
about?
running back, I kind of want to talk about it.
Go ahead.
He presented some data showing that every time we play a running back, we don't get the results we looking for, and when we go cheap, they ball out. But the context that he missed in that tweet, I feel like, in my opinion, was the Zeke in 2020 was coming off a bad year, and I feel like Zeke was down there on the downtrend then. No lie. I feel like he was already on a downward trajectory, in my opinion. Because we ran the hell out of Zeke them first 4 years, bro.
Ran
We
to the
ran the
ground for
fuck out
4
of Zeke,
years.
bro. Real talk. I think he was already trending down. And then the year that we paid Tony Pollard, the nigga was coming off of ACL injury. So them the 2 years that we paid running backs and then get the production. I think he should have added the context in there. Real
Right,
talk.
and I agree. And I mean, you just pretty much added context what we were already talking about, so that's not even really like a segue. You just added valuable information to a conversation.
Yeah, cause he showed like DeMarco Murray was cheap, Darren McFadden was cheap, and them both of them had balled out. Then rookie Zeke was cheap, you know what I'm saying? And then, they showed the 2020 Zeke, and then they went to Tony Pollard. But like, bro, Tony was coming off of ACL injury. That's their fault.
Broken ankle was worse. That nigga shit was leaning
Oh,
like he
okay, it
on
was a broken
cocaine.
ankle. Okay.
Yeah, but still, and listen, you gotta remember that nigga broke his ankle in January, and they had a nigga starting at running back by September.
That's what I'm saying. We rushed him back. I really didn't even want to let him go for real. And Tony's still in a good bag, right? Didn't he do decent this year?
He been 1,000 yard back every year.
With a sorry team. Just imagine Tony on this team.
Now
Well,
speaking
you
of
got to worry
sorry,
about George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb.
oh them light boxes he would have ate. He would have ate these
Man,
light
Tony would have
boxes
went
healthy.
crazy, boy.
But speaking of sorry, we got Marquise Bell on the docket next.
Damn. Don't do Marquise like that, man.
You know I'm
That
bullshitting,
man
man.
sacrificed his body for the Dallas Cowboys
I'm not Micah. I'm not gonna get up here and laugh that he was
and
playing
laugh at the
linebacker.
man. Damn.
Yeah,
Don't bring that up, man.
I love Marquise Bell. I was actually, true story, I was disappointed they didn't put him back at linebacker. Cause I thought you
I thought
found
he
something.
probably should have got another, real talk. I would, why not tell the nigga to gain some weight? You know how
Uncle
they
Phil
told
was
Mozzie
sick.
to lose weight and tell other people to gain weight, told Osa to gain weight. Like, why y'all just don't tell the nigga to gain weight?
You should have put on because listen, Shamar James is about the same size as this nigga. And y'all didn't move him to safety or nothing. You just let him play linebacker. You told him, like you said, gain 10 pounds and gain another 10 pounds. You could have converted Marquise Bell to linebacker. And landlord, you remember that clip me and you seen about how Coach Prime moved James Houston?
Yeah. And it worked out for the best.
So for context, and also the beige boxer said TP actually hit 1,000 yards 4 years in a row so far. So his last year
Damn,
in
man. TP.
his last
Go
year in
ahead.
Dallas and his 3 years in Tennessee, 1,000 yards.
Man, I knew Tony was like that too. I did not want to let Tony go. I felt like we was doing something stupid by franchise tagging him the year he injured and letting him go once he get healthy. Like that shit dumb, bro. It don't make no sense, man. I'm sorry. It just don't make no sense.
Yep. And listen,
If anything, you should have franchised him when he got healthy, right? Like think about
again,
that.
yeah, back to back franchise tags on that nigga. Like, hold on, you had 1,000 yards off that. Let's see what you do one more year. You healthy, then we'll give you a contract if if it works out.
It's crazy.
Yes, it is fucking wild when you really put it into perspective. But yeah, like I don't think Marquise Bell makes the roster as the safety. But I would be remiss. I'm being my shotty bag this morning. I would be remiss if I didn't, speak on how amazing he played the linebacker position for the Dallas Cowboys in the 2023 season. How he was a true playmaker. He had like 100 tackles just about. He was all over the field. He provided good coverage as a linebacker, and he wasn't scared to run up there and get his nose dirty. Try to take
Just to
on
be honest
contact.
with y'all, that's what that contract was about, bro. Let's be honest. That the Cowboys, he did the Cowboys a solid, the Cowboys did him a solid. And I think he got paid a little more than he probably should have. They looked out for him.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna say nothing else about my nigga contract then, man.
Real talk, bro. They just looked out for him.
It's a
Because
hookup.
he didn't do nothing else for what? Think about that. That wasn't even the year Marquise Bell got signed, wasn't even the year that he came off of playing linebacker. That was the year after, when he didn't do nothing. He
They
got signed
paid.
last year.
Yeah, they paid him for services rendered.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. They just looked out for him. That's all that was.
Yeah, I agree. But this thing, I still don't think he makes the roster though.
Yeah, it's over now, though.
Like,
But
there's
I
too many.
still want to ask that question, and I want to see what people say. Why we just ain't tell that nigga the game 10, 15 pounds?
I would love to interview this nigga, ask him that. Like, why was it your choice to go back to safety, or would you have been willing to make the transition to a full-time linebacker?
Look,
You know,
Michael gained pounds when he knew he was finna have to play defensive end, remember?
yep. Like most of these niggas, will go through the necessary steps to build shit, to build on and build their body in the right way. The year that my nigga Dirk had to play center, he put on 15 pounds. We didn't have a center.
Why did Marquise not get awarded that opportunity? I ain't even
I don't
never
know.
heard nobody say this until I just said it.
Yeah, that is a good question. Like, and you didn't play bad at linebacker. Like,
He did not.
You almost made a Pro Bowl.
At first, it was a joke. At the start of the year, we got a DB playing linebacker. For a large amount of that season, we was like, wow, Marquise actually good. Like real talk. It died down like maybe like towards the back end of the year when he probably started weighing down. But for a large amount of that time, he was playing respectable ball.
The beige boxer said, I think they paid him after he tore his shoulder off on kickoff. Damn. The way you said it make it sound like that nigga's shoulder just gone.
It'll never come back. He no longer has a shoulder. It's been over with.
Man, listen, hold
The
on.
shoulderless wonder now. It's just gone.
Bro, this one's killing me by Nigel. You see Nigel?
What do you say? I can't read. Let me see.
You gonna read
Man,
that?
we might as well get an OnlyFans. This thing crazy.
You gonna be on that bitch like Sauce Walker, nigga.
You gonna be on that bitch twerking or some shit. Hell no.
Shit, you gonna be a performer.
Give people your workout regimen or something, nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Lou was in the building, so we got another hour, people. Look at God.
But I
Damn.
would have come in early. I thought y'all was getting on. I overslept. That's on me.
Nigga, don't, man, hell nah. Listen, I need everybody, because we got 80 people on here. I need everybody to go like and share on Lou page. Add your channel.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm about to come back then.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, we gonna listen. Lou needs as many views as humanly possible, because he a real nigga. So y'all gonna help us run the likes and the shares and the views up on Lou. We gonna do a whole nother hour of content just off the love.
Damn. This nigga, you see how he just employ niggas and don't even tell them?
Oh, I'm sorry, landlord. We're gonna do a whole nother hour of content.
This nigga out here holding nigga hostage and don't even give me an option. Just, nigga, we doing an hour. Like, it's
I
crazy.
mean, nigga, if you wasn't motherfucking me on the show, you just been on the phone with me, nigga. It wouldn't even matter.
Probably so. I ain't no telling. Giving away free content around this bitch.
Give away free content, nigga. So yeah, we might as well. We might as well, man. So yeah, we gonna get Lou in this bitch, and we gonna do about an hour content because I can spare another hour. I can spare another hour, and we gonna make it. We gonna make it happen. Cause we
Y'all
still
make
need
sure
to.
y'all look out, man. If y'all enjoying the content, I think me and him did a good job before Lou got here. And you know, adding Lou to it is gonna make it even doper. So y'all make sure y'all support, man.
Yeah, yeah. Even if it's $1, nigga. You know, if you got $1, send $1. If you got 50 cents, send 50 cents. If you got a
They
free
like, nah, landlord, you say you don't need no dollar. Them niggas like, yeah, landlord, remember you saying that? Like, hold on now, wait a minute.
Man, Biz, we're gonna have to do something too one day, Biz. Let me know your schedule, man. We'll do a show or something.
Who that?
Call one of the homie Biz Cook. You know we got a
Oh, he
page.
doing content?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That was happening. We gotta run them through a background check first, though.
Oh
But
yeah, listen. We
we
gotta
got
do we gotta do random real nigga background checks, man.
nigga gotta find. You gotta fill out the application first. We gotta know your blood type, all that. Give us a minute. We gonna get back with you, my guy.
Hell yeah. We gotta figure it out.
What's your favorite color, nigga? Like, I don't know. We gotta know everything.
Favorite color is crazy.
Like, what information you gonna learn when knowing this man's favorite color? If it ain't the right color, he weird, nigga. That's what it is. I don't know.
Right color, he weird. It's crazy.
Nigga gonna be like, my favorite color, violet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get that nigga the fuck up out of here, man.
Favorite color what, nigga?
Nigga, favorite color, lavender. Yeah, get him up out of here. Like,
Who the
Drew.
fuck you think you is, nigga? Prince?
Hey, that's it funny, though.
Funny as a bitch. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, man. But nah. Oh, so it really is just biscuit. Okay.
That's a hood name, ain't it?
But biscuit is a super hood name.
You gotta tell us the origin, my guy. Like, you from the hood. You from the hood, bro. Like, that's like peanut. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's in the same realm. Like,
If you named after a food, nigga, you probably from the
you from
hood,
the
nigga.
hood. Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
give a damn
yeah,
if your name keeps you, nigga. You did something, nigga.
yeah.
What's good, Lou?
What's good? Hold
You
on.
got your channels on here?
Yep.
Already, we ready to
Let's
go.
see if Lou passed the hood test.
Oh
Do
shit.
you know a nigga that's named after a food? Go.
Like it gonna be
Like
a nickname either.
after a food?
Peanut.
Yes, I know. I know a peanut. Yes, yes.
Okay, you cool. You good. You
Yeah,
good.
I
You
know.
good. You good. All right, you good.
I think
You passed the test.
trying to know is it another name like because that's too
Do you
easy.
know it? Do you know a nigga or a hoe named Scooby?
That's a fool.
No, just in general. Do you know a nigga or
Yeah,
a hoe named Scooby?
yeah.
Say that's another qualification you can meet.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Oh, I got cousins and everything, man. My homeboy
Yeah.
got a homeboy named man, nigga.
That's
Pookie.
Pookie.
Any name that you gotta say twice, you from the hood, bro.
John, you know what I'm
Day
saying?
Day.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody hit your land. My nigga Will hit you with a 5-piece. He said, I got 5 on it, land.
Hey man, I appreciate you, my guy. Salute. I'm gonna be able to get like what? How many gallons of gas that is in California?
Shit, not one.
We might not even get a whole one, goddamn.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
working on it though. We working on it.
You gotta stack them coins out there. It's
You
coming
gotta
down.
start somewhere, goddamn it. Hey, we on our way.
It's coming down.
So, Lou,
Okay.
since you just now getting in, I'm gonna do my nigga solid, because he on here with his face and everything. I'm gonna make this nigga big. We were just talking about Marquise Bell, man. So, it's gonna be a 2-part question for you since you just now coming in here, man.
Yeah.
1, is he gonna make the team? And 2, like Land brought up, why did they never ask him to gain like 10 to 15 pounds and keep playing linebacker?
I ain't
That's
think
cool.
I heard nobody ask that, Lou.
When was
So
the
what
last?
you think about that?
Because the last time he played linebacker was under Quinn, right?
Dan Quinn? Yeah.
And then you know why? Because that very next year we got Zimmer. Zimmer technically fixed the linebacker room because he brought in Kendricks, he drafted Maris, and we had Overshawn. Like the linebacker room was actually one of our strengths. That's probably
Oh,
why.
you right.
You know what I'm saying? Then Eberflus, Eberflus don't even believe in, we ain't gonna count him. We don't speak about that MF right there. He just sucked. But yeah, so
Bad
like
at everything. Yeah.
the reason why they didn't ask him because they kept, like I said, like they kept changing D coordinators, man. You keep changing philosophy. Like you didn't change what each coordinator viewed linebacker differently. You know what I'm saying? Quinn viewed it as a little hybrid. That's why he brought in what's that guy for the longest? Number 27?
Neil?
Not Neil. He brought him in with Neil. What's his name? He was our captain for a while too. He was pretty Curse. You know what I'm saying? Curse could play that little hybrid role too. That's why probably that was the last time we seen Donovan Wilson really thrive. Be honest with you. Because he loved that hybrid role. He loved using his, his safeties and everything like that. He's still doing that to this day. Shit, because I think he's finna get ready and use I don't think he's gonna use what's his name as a linebacker, but that's gonna be really Durante Jones, who they got from Ohio State, Tony Styles. So
Listen, we told you that would have been the best thing for him anyway. You gotta use that nigga like a weapon.
Treat him like a weapon, yeah. But do I think he gonna make the room as a safety room? Who we got? Jalen Thompson, we got Downs, we got safeties now. You still got
PJ Locke.
PJ Locke.
Hooker.
How many safeties did we carry last year?
I think. Shit, let me go look. I don't know. I think maybe 4, 5.
It's gonna be a little different on the Christian though, because he's a secondary guy. He might want to go long on safety.
Is Marquise Bell his type though?
Probably not. Yeah.
We still got I already counted Jalen Thompson. I don't think I counted Jalen.
You
Thompson.
already counted him.
Already counted him. And you still got DJ Clark. You know what I'm saying? You still got Zion Childress. I don't know. As currently constructed, like that's a TBD. I think he can make the roster if he come in, doing his job and everything like that. But because he may be, we only carry 4.
Last year we went into the season with Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson, Wayne A. Thomas, and Marquise Bell.
How many did the Eagles carry? The Eagles carried Blankenship. They carried my guy, one out of Texas, Makuba. They carried it was another sorry ass safety they had. Didn't they only carry 4 too?
Let me go look.
Because that's why they love the nickel position, because they can flex that nickel into the corner. Montana said, Lou, Texas firing Sark after Ohio State tapped that ass. We're gonna beat y'all ass this year, Montana. Y'all ain't shit. What's the name? Gone now. The main nigga gone. You hear me? I said, the main nigga gone now. Carnell Tate gone.
The boogeyman gone now.
Hey Montana, hey, you talking to? We loaded this shit, Texas. Yeah, you can talk the shit to hear somebody else. We actually loaded this year. I count my blessings wisely if I was you.
See,
I don't know how to
stuff,
feel yet.
They didn't have their stuff separated when I pulled it up. Also, salute to Sporting Cowboy. He hit somebody with a 9.99. I think it's Land. It's either Land or Lou. I could tell by the way it's colored. So he had hit one of y'all with a 9.99. He says, "Show love to 3 of my favorite content creators. We appreciate the support, my guy."
Hey, we appreciate you, man. Hey, whoever sound is on, it's appreciated.
Hell yes. So listen, nigga.
Montana, y'all, hold on.
We all win, man.
This nigga talking about we ain't gonna score. Y'all whole defense winning the draft. You do know that, right? Entire.
He said they
defense.
read up, man.
Man, y'all ain't read up that fast. Y'all read up fast, but y'all ain't read up that fast. Y'all always be having a little goofy year.
He said they read up, nigga. They said Jeremiah Smith for 99 on the game, nigga. It's over with.
I'm gonna really need to see from him because he a bigger receiver. He like a Julio type, so he better be separating this year. He gonna get knocked.
So yeah, but you are right though. That's a very good reason on why. It's just 3 defensive coordinators in a 3-year span. They had that nigga in hell. I see you as a linebacker. I see you as a safety. Then the next nigga say, "I don't even see you on my team." You right.
You can't build nothing like that, bro.
You can't at all. And we paid him. That's what make us even more goofy. We paid him. You know,
yeah, Land had a decent point. Land said they paid him for sacrificing his body to play the linebacker role for him that year. They paid him for services rendered.
They did.
They won
because you can't name another reason to pay him. Not the year after.
Yeah, he got hurt. I think somebody mentioned like he had got hurt the year before on kickoff return.
Mm-hmm. He was a good special teams guy. Like when wasn't it him? Because I think he was the reason why remember that momentum turned around in the Packers game this year. Didn't he block the field goal?
I don't remember who blocked it.
It was either him or they look the same.
All niggas look the same.
No, it is another dude on there who looks similar to him. Because I remember it. I think it was like Bell. That because they blocked that field goal. So he may be somebody on special teams. You know what I'm saying? So hey.
I do feel it though. I just don't see how he makes the roster, man. Because I'm sure some of these other dudes can do special team shit.
They ain't got his size though. That's his thing. Like these other dudes ain't 6'3", 205.
He's 6'3". I'm very light 6'3", but he's 6'3".
Well, these other people like Clark. You talking about he a light 6'3". Clark is lighter too. We just love his effort, but we ain't gonna act like this man ain't get somersaulted.
6
for that fumble.
Yeah, he got folded. Like, listen, nobody's gonna ever deny that he got folded up like some origami. But he was trying.
He just kept unfolded. That's all it was.
He kept unfolding. Now, Lou, we're gonna do some recaps, and then we got some other. I got another topic I want to discuss with you.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta work Lou a little more because he been out. So
yeah, we gonna work the hell out of Lou.
Yeah, work the shit out of him.
Man,
we're gonna work the fuck out my nigga Lou, and then we're gonna move on to the next talking points. So we're gonna run through all these niggas. You gonna tell us why they are or not gonna make the team, and we're just gonna go from there. We're gonna let you do some soliloquies. All right, Malik Davis.
Yeah, he makes it. Until you get another running back in here like for legit, and even then, so because then once you push Malik Davis down, now he in that blue role. Y'all gonna hate me for hating on Blue. See, I still like his ass more than Blue. Just being honest with you. Just on paper. Yeah, because he.
But I was about to say the thing I said about it, Lou, and I just want to hear your take on it. I said they comfortable with putting Malik on the practice squad and knowing they can get him back, though. That might work against him.
It may not work this year because too many people saw him. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. That's true.
It may not work this year, you know. But if you can do it, hey, I'm all for it. But like people from our practice squad be getting snatched up too. So I wouldn't even chance that, especially if you didn't bulk up the competition right now. We may need him.
So Lou, the way that I put it, I said like I really felt like Malik would be the odd man out in terms of pretty much favoritism.
Yep.
Because I feel like Shotty prefers Phil Maffa.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the front office prefers Jadon Blue. And I feel like Malik Davis is just a veteran guy that does everything right. And if you had gave him another 50 carries, he would have ran for 500 yards. But he's going to get slept on because he's not, the apple of their eyes, And this is not saying that, this is not saying that Malik Davis is some revelation at running back, but he probably is the nigga that's deserving of the role right now. I was
just about to say, make a case for somebody who deserves to go into camp as a running back too more than Malik.
It wouldn't be anybody. Like if we're just being fair and honest, there would not be anybody, that should have a leg up on them in a competition based on last year. It would, you know what I'm saying? So
I think it's Phil. We'll have a leg up on him. Just being honest.
You think Phil Maffa should have a leg up on him?
Well, because like whenever
you talking about off of potential, I'm talking about off of what's tangible, what actually happened last year.
Even what we seen, I think he's a leg up. I think because I don't know if it's true. You guys still got to keep an eye on him, but they said the reason why Phil didn't go last year for the rest of most of the season is because of his shoulder injuries. And when we seen Phil, he was really good. He was efficient for what he got.
I mean, I understand that too, but the man did average almost 5 yards a carry in Malik Davis.
Yeah, I mean, so he got more attempts.
I mean, it actually goes against it. Like you normally.
Yeah, I was about to say that's actually more impressive.
Yards per attempt, yards per catch, and stuff like that decrease with the more volume.
Yeah, but you gotta have a chance to get them big yards in there. That's what I'm saying. We ain't comparing him versus a 250 carry ass, and like he gonna have more. He gonna have 4.8 probably. Like ain't his 4.8 higher than Javonte?
Of course.
Yeah,
that nigga had almost 300 carries.
That's what I'm saying. So look, I'm talking about for like
Fields.
Yeah.
You remember when Tony Pollard was first getting his shot? The question was, can he keep up that high ass average with more attempts? Remember?
Right. Yep.
That was the whole question mark on Tony. And that's what made him not be utilized as much too, because they weren't sure about it. Once they gave him more carries, they was like, damn, he actually can. You know what I'm saying? So the volume of the runs actually go against your average. I get what you're saying. You got a chance to make bigger runs, but you also got a chance to make negative runs too. So the volume of your runs go against your average more than
think about it. If I have one run for 70 yards, my average at that time is 70 yards.
It's 70 yards a carry. Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. But Malik had one of them yards. Like, he had a couple of those type of yards. Like when he actually busted for more. Remember when Phil came back
as a negative? We using that as a negative?
Only in this case, because when Phil came back, remember they cut him. Like they cut his carries down. We saw him in live action give Phil's carries right back to Blue on purpose. I'm just saying you didn't give him a fighting chance to match him statistically. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So you're saying if the carries were equal between Phil Maffa and Malik Davis, you're saying it would have probably favored Phil.
Let me see how many carries. How many did Phil get last year? Because like whatever he get, I'm probably like give him. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how many he got last year.
Yeah, look that up. I am curious of this.
Yeah, regular season, this boy got 5 carries. Like you know what I'm saying? At least give him 12. You know what I'm saying? Because they took him away in that last game.
I can't take away my speculation or expectations of Phil over what I actually saw Malik do. I can't do that.
Okay, did they have the preseason stats then? Because maybe Because that's another
You
reason.
see
That's
what
what I'm
I'm saying?
factoring. That's what I'm
Am I
factoring
being fair
in
with
too.
that?
Yeah. That's
Am
what
I
I'm
being
factoring
fair
in.
with that?
That's super fair. Because you're
Yeah,
right.
that's
You
all.
probably
I'm
are
just trying to be
combining the
fair.
two. You're probably combining the preseason and the regular season.
No, that foul was the preseason. But yeah, I mean, no, the 5 was the regular season. That last game, he only got 5 carries. That's a damn shame. And we was already out the season. I mean, like not even making the playoffs. See, like in this preseason, 15 carries for 59 yards, 3.9. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little better. I feel what y'all saying though. But I'm saying like even in Shotty's mind, compared to that, I think Fields should have the leg up even over Malik. Because Malik just, at the end of the day, he doesn't fit Shotty.
But see,
we gonna probably just have to agree to disagree on that.
Like,
I get it, but
like
I can't go against what I saw somebody do, man.
Like,
I just think that's irresponsible.
but I also think, Lou, that we're arguing some different things. Because I also think that Phil Maffa fits better to what Shotty liked, but Phil Maffa may not necessarily be the better football player at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and I don't want him stretching for fit over better player though either. And I do think Phil can actually play though, to be honest. But I'm just talking about a straight fairness. Out of straight fairness and what has been earned, there's no way I can put now one of the running backs we got on this roster over Malik after what we saw last year.
If this was McCarthy's scheme, and we're talking receiver, and they had similar situations right here, and it's between Brandon Cooks and let's say a Flo that's a little bit better than what he is right now, who are you taking?
You can't be calling out a flying body catcher. But
you get what I'm saying though, because you who are you taking?
But nah, at that point in their career, Flo might be better. We still talking about the better player. Yeah, we talking about the better player.
But Cook's gonna still have more production than him. You know what I'm saying? Like Cook's gonna still have way more production than even on Flo.
Because think about this though. You might not even agree with that, but look, Flo is the wide receiver 3 with the Dallas Cowboys with CD and George in front of him. Where's Brandon Cooks?
3. No, I'm talking where is he at right now?
Oh. Shit.
You see what I'm saying? Flo is better right now. That's what I'm saying. Flo is better. So I mean, you still talking about the better player.
I also would say schematically, with all the stop routes that Mike McCarthy like to run with the comebacks and
exactly. That's
you
what
probably
I was saying.
You probably would want Flo, who was 6'2" and a bigger body, to be out there.
A bigger body guy, yeah.
So even schematically, Brandon Cooks wouldn't fit there, and then Flo would have been younger at the time, and the nigga would have been better. Because I think if you had Gabe, because listen, Brandon Cooks, I know that we got the worst version of Brandon Cooks possible. We know that his prime was behind him, but the nigga still only accounted for like 599 yards or some shit like that. Ryan Flo can get that if he had them kind of targets.
Exactly. You see how you was able to like, you was able to visualize because one fits better than the other. Like these guys are too close.
I think you misinterpreting fit over better player still.
I think Phil is a better player than Malik.
It's possible, but I don't have no evidence though. That's why I say you still living off of expectations. You have no proof to say that.
Because I understand.
Phil like did shit in the NFL, bro. Phil has done nothing in the NFL. We've seen Malik do this over a couple of years span. When Malik first got his opportunity, he was productive. No cap. That's why I always been bullish on him. Then he come back and ball out again. And Phil Maffa has done nothing. So I can understand your evaluation, but you have no proof to say he's better. That's why I say I'm just talking about purely walking into camp day one. Phil shouldn't be over Malik, bro. It's just no way. He shouldn't be. Now, should that quickly change? That could quickly change if he go out there and be better. I'm with you. But just starting out, there's no way Phil should be getting reps over Malik, bro. It's just no way. It makes no sense.
And even if you want to say the leash should be short, let's say Hey, Malik Davis is running back too, but he got about this much room, and we gonna put another nigga in there. Even if it's a situation like that, off the strength of competition, I asked for competition every day, and you were my second best running back last year. So even if I come in with the notion like I think that Phil Maffa's gonna overtake the nigga, by the time we get ready to play real football, you should at least get that nigga that courtesy.
Yeah, I think he's in.
Yeah, this what you protecting, Lou. And I know how you really, because you make a lot of content with boss, and y'all feel like y'all want the best man to win.
Oh,
like
shit!
If you think about it, bro, you still want that spirit to work. Cause guess what? If you don't start the season off with Malik being the number one, if you can't start the season off with Malik being the running back 2, all right, let me finish this so you can know what y'all talking about. If you can't start the season off with Malik being number 2, right? Now you making it to a situation where how could he ever show that he can be good? Like, he doing everything he's supposed to do. Go ahead, what happened?
Melo went to Minnesota.
Yeah, he got traded to Minnesota.
Oh shit, Melo Ball?
Melo Ball? Nigga,
Melo Ball, that's what I was saying. Like, oh shit.
Damn.
Him and Ant? Oh.
That's gonna be a problem in the West.
Yeah, damn.
But they gave up Nas Reed though. Shit.
I
do that. I do it. I wanted them both on there. But yeah. No, that's
glad we just built the goddamn defensive monsters. That's what we doing. I trust my defense over everything. Shit, we good.
Ooh, so that,
we got guards big enough to guard them niggas too.
They gonna put
ain't Melo like 6'9" though?
Yeah, he like 6'8". They gonna put Ant at the 3. They're gonna put Jaden McDaniels at the 3.
Yep. And
I don't really know. I ain't gonna lie. Them personalities don't even seem like they match, to be honest. Melo always been looked at as an unserious player. Ant is looked at like a Michael Jordan type competitor. I don't know. Maybe Ant can get his mind right. We'll see. How that work out.
Can you be serious in Charlotte?
That's no, but on my life, Charlotte was one of the teams last year in the East that I was kind of worried about. If them niggas would have made the play-in for real, they would have made the playoffs. They would have been a tough out. No cap.
I mean, they was better.
Right, them niggas got hot as hell. They was one of the hottest teams on the East. They won like 10, 15 games in a row. They won a lot of games in a row. I can't remember how many, but it was towards the end of the year. And I swear, nobody want to play them towards the end of the year. Like, nobody. Them boys were hooping.
Hey, real quick, salute to my brother Neil, man. He said, "What's up, gents? Been a little while, but slapped up 45 Eagle fans before checking in." That's my guy right there, man.
He doing the Lord's work, man. Doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was crazy, though. Now, listen, I was hoping I was going to look up and see a George Pickens extension, but shit, I can only pray.
Hopefully.
One day.
Maybe.
Damn, that's a big shift in the West, but like you said, them giving up Nas Reed, we got to see what kind of bench they gonna have and shit too.
But we'll see. They only in the West for like 2 more years too, to be honest.
And then they let go of Julius Randle too. So they gonna have some shit they gotta figure out.
They only in the West for 2 more years though. So this only a problem for 2 years. The Minnesota?
So they only in the West
for 2 more years.
Yeah, they gonna move. They finna move. They're gonna move them to the East. I think.
Yeah, they're gonna move to the East. They're gonna expand.
When they do this expansion draft, because it's gonna be a couple more teams.
There's gonna be 2 more teams, and they're gonna add them in the list. They're gonna add a Las Vegas team, and they're gonna move Minnesota to the East.
I'm getting
where they belong, to be honest, because they're all on the East Coast. But
I'm getting old to the point where change just bothers me, and it probably might be a change for the better. But
they bring it back. They bring it back Las Vegas, and they add in the Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah, Seattle gonna get a team too, right?
The Supersonics coming back.
So how they gonna do that with OKC? Because OKC has all their records.
Same thing they did with Houston, Texas, and Tennessee. Act like they don't exist.
Like, hey, niggas, you right.
You take the oil of shit. All right. But Tennessee some hoes with it because they didn't let them keep they oil uniforms, which is crazy.
I know.
Them hoes was super raw too. They still got some little accents in their jersey about it though.
But they didn't give them all back, bro. Fuck their history, like for real. And they was hating on University of Houston when they tried to mock
I remember that shit.
Like, bro, get out your damn Phillies. You're in Tennessee. Like, but yeah. Now you said why you put this motherfucker on the screen?
Hey man, that's your favorite one.
My favorite one.
That's your favorite.
They said you got a jersey. They said you got the Luke Schoonmaker jersey.
I need to burn the entire closet down there.
It's a one-on-one.
Don't nobody got his jersey but his mama, his daddy,
and his dog.
And his girlfriend didn't even want one. She was like, I'm cool.
She gave it to the dog.
She got a Dak jersey. That's fucked up, man. This nigga girlfriend got a Dak jersey. She ain't even get his shit. That's terrible.
But nah, hey, Luke, go ahead and talk about Luke Schoonmaker and why he shouldn't make the team. I'm not going to even act like you're going to give a reason why he should.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I hope he don't make the team. Just being honest with you. I'm tired of this era shit. Because I think we said it like 2 shows ago. Luke Schoonmaker ruined they normal tight end plan and probably will force them to make a panic pay in paying Ferguson. Just being honest with you, because they had it in that Luke Schoonmaker was probably the first legit resource they committed to the tight end position in a long time. Because Ferg, Hendershot, all them, when they like 4th, 5th, and 6th rounders. Day 2.
Yo, we don't never draft no tight end that high.
No, didn't. And the one we picked was because of a damn RAS score. That's gonna tell y'all stop lying about them damn RAS scores, bro. I don't care if you jumping out the gym, boy. If you ain't producing in college, I don't want you. Just being frank with you.
Check this out. I broke it down even more, and I'm trying to shift the nation's thought process when it comes to evaluating players. Listen, I said just because you got physical attributes, that ain't got shit to do with football, bro. Think about it. You can be a tall ass nigga. Goddamn, being a greeter at Walmart. See, you don't know what this nigga capable of. He can be fast as hell. That ain't got shit to do with football, man. It really don't.
Well,
how good of a football player are you?
Right.
That's what matters.
Was I can't remember. Was he testing up there with Kyle Pitts and some shit like that? That's why they was like, oh, this the next one? Yeah, bro.
I don't know how fast is Luke Schoonmaker supposed to be?
I don't even know if he's athletic like that.
You know what I'm pissed about? Because correct me if I'm wrong. What was the year that the Dallas Cowboys were targeting Dallas Goedert, but they opened their mouth about it? Was it before the Luke?
And they jumped up.
Yeah, bro. Fucking pissed. You know what? That's what ruined the shit. We didn't get Dallas Goedert we were supposed to. That's what.
And the Eagles stuck it to us too. They knew we wanted to get the goddamn tight end that's named Dallas.
Right. And they paid him. Like, he ran a 4.6. I do not see that on film at all. That boy ran a 4.6. Do not see that on film. Yeah, I hope he don't make it. I pray he don't. Because at this point, like, every time, and I don't want to be too harsh on him, but look, it's my Cowboys, bro. You ain't produced. Like, you ain't, we go double tight end set. It's like, we got to pray you catch the ball over somebody, like, nah, bro. At this point, you a glorified blocker. Get him out of here. Span forward. Hopefully, my guy from Baylor this year, somebody had that look in the eye, man. Please get that look in the eye and put him out of his misery.
Misery is crazy. He talking about a nigga like he old yellow.
I mean,
gotta put him down.
This legend needs to die. Like, this legend has to go. I'm tired of it. Like, look at them stats right there. 4 receptions for 132 yards. Did you walk?
0 touchdown. This nigga ain't never scored a touchdown before.
Well, not
that was last year. That was last year.
Oh, okay.
Landlord for the spaz out.
I mean, but shoot, that's what George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb though. Everybody, that's what for George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. That, like, come on, man. Like,
that could have been Flo. That could have been 14 more receptions for Flo.
Yeah, the tight end room getting too many receptions, bro. Which y'all ain't doing nothing with them. We giving y'all too much We're giving y'all too much of allowance.
And think about it. Look, that right now, that's alarming though, Lou. And I want you to keep on with your soliloquy, but I just want to say this. I think that's even more evidence of them trying to make sure they force feed us first, bro. Cause look, you got two wide receivers like we got, and some kind of way Ferguson is being spammed. That shit don't even make no sense.
It don't. And I hope with Shotty saying he moving around Pickens this year and CD Lamb this year, like hopefully they're moving him inside, like it can overshadow whatever they was doing with targeting Ferg. I'm just being honest with you.
This the last team tight end need to be spammed if you ain't that nigga. We got two great ass wide receivers, bro. Why is Ferguson setting completion records and shit? That shit don't make no sense.
I got the question. What's the worst tight end that if we add to this room with Ball with GP and CD Lamb? What's the worst tight end? Chat included. So I don't want to hear no Kyle Pitts. I'm talking about like let's keep going down that list. Like what's the worst tight end that could probably do better than what we got right now and actually ball out?
Hunter Henry.
I need to see the list.
Well, I don't know. Like you talking about available guys?
No, not even available. I'm just saying in theoretical.
Any team.
Yeah, like
any starting tight end.
You know, my guy from
Detroit. You can say any. Nah. To be frank with y'all, it ain't any starting tight end. It's any starting tight end plus half the bench tight ends. probably 75% of the bench tight ends better than 10. We ain't got nothing from this dude, man. Zero.
Hey. So this is also why the area that is the concern with me with Ferg. It's not the progression reads. I trust that Prescott to throw the ball to the right person. It's the fucking inside screens and design
the shovels.
Flip.
The shovel screen, the tunnel screens, the leakage out. I know what you're talking about. Like that's what people don't understand. That's the forcing of it because that's the shit you give Kelsey.
Exactly.
That's the shit that's exactly what Luke said. That's why we say words like force feeding. Because the reason we feel like it's forced is because you can fill in that blank with any player. That ain't really like you doing shit. You know what I'm saying? If they would have did that with any other player, they could have did that shit with Cyrus and Jalen Tolbert, and he would have had probably more production than what Ferg had. Just being real.
Mm-hmm. Also, again, to your point, when I say that I'm not mad about the red zone uses of Jay Ferguson, that's more so just because that's how you're supposed to use the tight end in the red zone. It's not anything special that Jake Ferguson is doing. But Jake Ferguson a lot of times is wide the fuck open in the end zone because of the plays they run. And again, if that was Brevin Span Ford, would you see a drop off or not? I don't think you would. Yeah. Because you're just blocking and then releasing into the flat or blocking and then running across the field.
Yeah, like that. I wish we could have a stat of how they need advanced stats for tight ends in contested catches because that's my main problem with Ferg. He ain't contested catching no more. It was too many times he was dropping the ball, bracing the hit from the safety. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can lie if y'all want to. That's what I saw. Like him keep bracing that hit. He was not the same. And I need my tight end to be able to take those. So
I agree. Listen, if you're gonna be 6'5", you got to go up and get the goddamn ball.
I saw that Jamie boy. I did see that. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Listen, dog. They say he even robbed the right niggas. Like they went to rob the niggas that robbed him, and they said he even robbed the right niggas. All right, man. See, this is why niggas gotta understand the difference between real life and movies. There's way too much shit and variables in there for you to be living like a kingpin, nigga. And you a college athlete, nigga. You was not outside in the trenches, having to move like that, man.
No, he in the league.
You already fucked up.
He in the league.
Yeah. I'm just talking about his entire life. Like at Alabama. Like you went from top prospect to Alabama in the NIL era, you know, to being a first round pick in the NFL.
Sure did, and we traded down. Glad we didn't pick him. That's Detroit problem right there. But yeah, you right. And bro, like you get robbed, dog. You got insurance, like shit.
Like, listen, the only time insurance don't work if a nigga ran out with your dope. If you had some dope and some illegal guns or some shit, you can't call the police to say, "Hey, man,
Right.
you know, this heroin I had, nigga, I need that back."
But if it was jury insurance,
like,
bro, it ain't. Yeah, come on, man.
like I was saying, like you are an NFL player. If you and listen, and if you didn't have insurance on your stuff, then that's still your fucking fault.
Yeah, that's your fault. Why the hell you did not do that?
Take your L, learn from it, get a multi-million-dollar extension. Because listen, you could have made $100 million. You were still on your rookie deal. Right. You could have been $100 million cornerback, made all that shit back, you know, and then some. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to do that stupid ass shit.
Right. Yeah,
like you ain't gotta live under. Listen, you in the NFL, you ain't gotta live under the standards of no street nigga.
None.
You can tell, nigga.
I mean, for real.
Tell on them.
Like you said, tell on them. That's real.
For real.
Yeah, that's real.
Land, am I lying?
What happened?
We were talking about Terrion Arnold and shit. I like, man, listen. I can tell. I started off by saying I can tell, you know, that you ain't no nigga that was out there like that because you moved way too sloppy. Y'all done went and robbed the wrong niggas for one. And two, you was an NFL player. You was not tied to the streets. You wasn't no street nigga coming up. You could tell on them people and go and try to get your stuff back, man. and set your black ass at home and made $100 million on your next extension and got all.
Where is he from? Where he from?
No idea.
I have no idea. That's a good problem.
Because I'm asking because that sounds like a hood mentality that's stuck in his head, bro. And like that shit do be your environment, man. Your environment heavily influences the way that you think.
Florida.
Yeah, he acting like Kodak now. That's what it is.
Tallahassee. All of them.
That boy think he is though.
He said he think he is though.
Oh my god. Nah, I wanted if he got insurance, boy, I would have been like, but what the hell are you doing if you got insurance on that jury? Just being honest with you.
Man, hold on, man. This nigga went to a private Catholic school though.
I was about to say the same thing. That boy went to a Catholic school, bro.
I don't know. He might just be slow then. I don't know. He might just be slow.
And listen,
that boy went to Alabama, man. I don't know what's wrong with that boy.
Yeah, man. Like, and listen, you right. He could have been just somebody from the hood, and he went over there to escape it, and you know, get zoned out to play football because he was cold, you know. Well, I don't know, bro. And listen, if I can't go home because I ain't gotta come home, nigga. I'm rich. I'm gonna have $100 million. I'm gonna build a motherfucking home in Hollywood, and you bitch ass nigga won't be able to come and see me. The broke ass can't afford a ticket.
Think about this, bro. If you think about it in this way, it makes a lot of sense. Would you care if I told you it was this pastor that told on these people and they went to jail? You wouldn't give a damn, it's a pastor.
No.
Right? What the fuck? Man, you a football player, man. I ain't got nothing to do with you.
You was not like that. You was supposed to have niggas that's like that.
You like you gotta prove that you ain't to be touched. Like that's what that's about. Like what would make you feel like you gotta go retaliate in that manner? You was already in the streets, bro. You had to already be in the streets, and he had felt like he gotta prove a point to show people that they ain't gonna be able to do him like that and get away with it. That's the only thing I can come up with, bro. It don't make no sense. Yep. But if you was a businessman, which you supposed to be, because you a multi-million-dollar talent, if you was actually a businessman, you wouldn't be thinking in that type of realm. You would be like, damn, I gotta go tell the police. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out a better security system. Like your first mind wouldn't be telling you to go spin, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, bro.
And
Especially
it's
like
spent on the wrong people.
Especially, I'm not gonna mess up the main bag, bro. The one I have a chance to get more of this. I'm not gonna do that. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. We can buy another chain. We can buy another car.
We can
dog.
buy another chain.
We can buy
Like,
another
dog,
car.
you're finna be out the league, and you didn't even finish out your rookie contract.
Like come on,
all the possible earnings you could have had, a $90 million deal, $100 million deal on your next extension. Like, come on, bro, you fucked up.
He ruined his life.
Ruined everything because you listen. Either you had a stupid idea, or your homeboys had a stupid idea that you let slide. Either way, you're culpable because you in that bitch. You know, you in that bitch. They say you got a text message. Matter of fact, another thing. If you're gonna do an illegal crime, don't have it in a group chat. Like that
exactly, bro.
Like that shit is not private, nigga. The world knows this. The world will know it. They can see your shit. They can really see your shit right now. You know what I'm saying? They just act like they can't.
They just waiting on you to do something.
Yeah,
it's like it's like everybody already like under suspicion of a RICO. They just waiting on you to do such a crime that's worth it.
That's why they call
like
it.
They hear you, nigga. They see you.
That's why they call it.
Let me tell you a story real quick to show you how real this internet shit is. I probably told it on this show before, but I want people to hear this. Young people, if you listen. No lie. I stayed in this house like maybe about 5-6 years ago. Right? And back then I was still doing music. So on social media, you know, if you're trying to get your music out, you're going to friend anybody. It don't matter who you friend. You like, hey, I'm a friend this person. You trying to get your followers up and shit so people can hear your music. So how about one morning I woke up, what can I say? The jump out boys or whoever was beating on my window. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? They like, open the door or we finna kick the door down. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I ain't did nothing. Swear to God, so I get my clothes on and go open the door. They like, you know such and such? I'm like, who the fuck is you talking about? I don't know them. They like, well, you friends with them on Facebook. I'm like, what? They said this because the reason that made them pursue this in that way is because that so happened the dude they was looking for had lived in that same house before, and I just so happened to be friends with him on Facebook. They thought like I'm harboring this nigga. What God? They was finna break my door down looking for this dude. Just because of them two coincidences. So like they looking and they watching and they see your ass. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Yeah. Now, Lou.
Oh Lord.
I got one more nigga, and then we got one more topic.
Slam, huh?
Slam.
Does he make this team?
Yeah.
I really don't know. He should.
I don't think
we ain't got enough. If they really gonna run out wide receiver by committee, hell, everybody should make it. You know what I'm saying? Like even Noah Brown, what was his name? Everybody got to make it because we need everybody. So, like if he don't make the team, who's the one that's gonna put him out of his misery? That's my thing. Who in that room gonna put him out of his misery? I don't think nobody in that room gangster enough on the field.
Probably Snowden.
Who?
Crashed on me. Hold on.
Talking about the DN from where he coming back? I think he talking about that DN that we just signed from Las Vegas. You said Snowden? Hold on. Can you hear us? He said Sam Parsons. They do like Michael in the face. Now that you say that, new house.
You know they was calling them twins.
He definitely he do like Micah in the face. What the hell? I hope they ain't from the same area. I got questions.
Michael, where your daddy was?
Like, but they was in Pop Boy was your Rolling Stone.
Speaking of mental toughness, that's what they try to say about Anthony Edwards. Like he Jordan illegitimate son or something.
Nah, what it is?
They crazy.
Nah, what it is this is Black history. That's because a lot we don't even know. Black people don't even know who all their family is. That's what it is. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a huge problem.
That's a huge problem. That's why you get people looking similar to each other. Like, huh? Who your family? Who's your people? Because we really don't know our entire family.
Then we from the South, so I made sure I gotta know before I talk to a girl. I gotta know your whole lineage.
I swear that's the
like
first thing.
Who your grandma was, who your grandma was. I need to know.
Where your people from? Where are they from before then? Where do they come from?
You got to ask them kind of questions. Yeah. You got to. In the South for sure. For sure.
No, they from East Texas. They came from Louisiana. Okay. You all right? You all right? What's their last name again? Just checking.
just make sure.
What's the other last names in your family? You gotta because people marry off, so they may change their name and stuff like that. You know, you gotta ask them.
What's her maiden name?
What's her maiden name? What they call them? What they call y'all?
What's the nickname?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably how you get what's the name. But if you talking about Snowden, can Snowden put him out of his misery? I don't know. Just because we pay him, I view that Snowden signing like, oh dude, we got last year from the Saints that end up not turning out to be nothing. That's because he was always hurt. I don't know. I can't just because Snowden played more. I can't say like, oh, he's automatically better than Sam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was just about to say they pretty much got the same resume down there. If you look at it,
I don't. That's why I said, who is
Sam did the same shit early in his career.
Who's the gangster in that room that's gonna put Sam out his misery?
I think politics, but I think Sam got a chance though. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't know how many outside linebackers they're gonna carry on this roster though, because they're gonna carry a lot more DTs. That is one. You know what I'm saying? One issue that's
why I said politics.
Because you're gonna keep Donovan Ezeraku, you're gonna keep Gary, you're gonna keep Malachi. He here automatically.
All right, I'm back, y'all. Damn, my shit out overheated.
Who gonna put Sam out of his misery?
Oh, Charles Snowden.
They the same.
I just said they basically the same nigga for real. If you looking at production, I ain't seen the film on them though, so you know. But I'm just talking about like pure production.
But we're not, and it's not going to come down to that. Charles Snowden was somebody that the new regime gave a 2-year deal to.
A 2-year deal?
Yes.
Damn.
I forgot about him. We ain't even mentioned that nigga.
I did.
How much money they gave?
Not a lot, but shit, 2 years is more than one.
It sure is. And can they get out of it?
They can get out of anything. Listen, they can get out of Jake Ferguson contract next year. They can get out of Ron Bland contract next year. They got out of Oster's contract quick as fuck. So they can get out of anybody's contract. That's neither here nor there.
2 years? Never mind. Shit.
You see how I see it. I'm not, listen, I don't even know if this nigga better than Sam. I just feel like they don't like that nigga.
I still don't think it's enough to even put him out though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Snowden, Ezeraku, Malachi, Gary. That's 4.
Yeah, but how many are you carrying? You only carry like 5, my guy. And then James Houston.
And
then you got Barham, who's gonna play flex.
And you still got Marist.
And I don't think Marist making the team either.
Exactly.
Him and Sam are gonna have to split a Uber, nigga.
Hold on, bro. Let me I need to look at this outlay. He said split Uber. Hold on.
That's crazy. They gonna have to do a ride challenge. That's
hell yeah. They ain't gonna have no NFL money.
I'm finna look at Philadelphia. How many outside linebackers they carried last year?
They carried 5 edges.
5. How many did the Panthers carry last year?
I don't know. That you can look up.
Because we built like that. I think we finna be just like the Panthers last year. That's what people not even. Well, you got gangsta ass secondary with you ain't got no pass rush. But that's hitting it either there.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, you got Derrick Brown, but you ain't got no edges.
Yeah, you ain't got no edges, and you brought in nothing but young people, and you thought it was gonna fix the issue. And like I know we're gonna be like the Panthers. The Panthers also had what's the name the year before, Clowney, and Clowney went off that year.
Didn't they beat us last year?
Yep.
Last year, but not the year, but not the year before that.
He said,
they made us buckle up. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck we lose to the Panthers, bro? Damn, that's supposed to.
Bro, they ran all over our asses, but the whole defense got their ass tore up. No Vaseline.
Well, listen, Dak and
That's
George,
crazy,
that probably George's best game without CeeDee Lamb.
So what? He went off that year. I mean that game. So did. It was literally on what's the name?
It was on the defense.
It was on the defense.
So remember, it was a tie game.
Was Horn trying to guard him? Was Horn playing?
Everybody tried to guard that nigga. Mike Washington. I mean, not Mike
Jackson.
Mike Jackson tried to guard him. J.C. Horn tried to guard him. The other nigga tried to guard him. Barbecue. Nothing but barbecue.
That let you know he him. That boy him, man. I like George against any corner, bro. Real talk. Any corner. And CD the same though. That just lets you know the caliber they is. Cause like with George, I feel like if you tall enough, you probably ain't fast enough. And you probably ain't got the ball skills. Like he gonna have an advantage somewhere. He gonna have an advantage somewhere on everybody. Like literally.
Yeah, I think they only carried about. I'm looking at about 4 or 5, maybe 6. Well, this is on their roster right now. What's 2020?
Believe it or not, that's how you supposed to look at your tight end. But we just don't got them type of advantages. We don't got the advantages that we supposed to have. Your tight end supposed to be bigger than the people that he ain't quicker than, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. I can't find an official one on the Panthers, so we're gonna just go off the what's name. I think they carried about 5 or 6. So y'all, we may be on to something with Sam. Oh damn. This is why, man. This is like, this confirms that, and we already talked about him. But Maris, if they keep him at edge, bro, they trying to get rid of his ass. They trying to literally, you know what I'm saying? You know how you corporately get rid of him, so you can just mark him out, so you can find something.
They trying to make that nigga resign.
Yeah, that's what they trying to do. Same thing with Sam, because you gave us a 2 years to Snowden. Yeah, you kind of fixing the damn fight a little bit. I'm just being honest with you.
I don't think them niggas make it. Cause think about it. And this is the same thing I was telling Lynn about the Malachi thing. It doesn't matter if Sam is a veteran and he might be slightly better year one. I drafted Malachi, and I'm not asking Malachi to start. I'm asking him to be a situational pass rusher. So if I'm gonna give reps for his development, I'm not putting Sam Williams on the fucking field. I'm giving the developmental reps to Malachi as a nigga that sponsored him, as a nigga that brought him in, that stood on the table for him. They say, hey, y'all niggas wanted what's the exercise ass nigga I almost fought somebody about? The edge rusher.
Man, Strife.
No, after draft. The sorry ass nigga out the draft from Auburn.
Fault.
Yeah. Like I fought y'all. Y'all wanted Kendrick Fault. I fought y'all about it. Y'all niggas wanted TJ Parker. I fought y'all about it. This is my nigga. I'ma play my nigga.
Yeah, if they being fair, they need to play Sam Williams above Malachi, to being honest with you.
Well, listen, we ain't talking about fairness.
I know, but we're gonna see it in this preseason too, because they better not bubble wrap Malachi. Because what I predict is he gonna do the same thing Donovan Ezraku did. He's gonna get out there, gonna get him done by them 5th string tackles, and I'm gonna say Well, we need to cut down his reps and play James Houston more, and people don't attack before. Like I said with Donovan Ezaraku, and I'll end up being right. And when they finally cut his reps down, because we brought in a Jadeveon Clowney, he looked better.
Hey, but listen, this is the thing. They're in different roles already. Malachi's already going to be playing a reduced role. He's not going to be a starter. Rashawn Gary's going to start. Donovan Ezaraku in his second year is going to start.
They're going to rotate him out. He's going to get a lot of reps. He's the third one off the what's the name. That's pretty high up.
I still don't think he's going to have as many reps as we thinking.
Yeah, I think you think they're going to make him a designated? I don't even want him as a designated. You know who should be the designated pass rusher?
It should be James Houston.
Exactly. It should be James Houston.
I think they're going to have a similar plan for him. They might have some NASCAR shit. And this is one thing that we don't know. How much is brother Christian Parker going to bring the blitz? We still don't actually know that. We just know that in coverage, it'll be match coverage principles, so they'll have some simulated pressure looks. We know about Stubby and all the other shit that he's gonna call. We know about the standard coverages. We don't know if he has a pressure plan or not.
And with BT Jordan on the staff, they might have some dope shit playing. You never know.
So that is the one wild card.
Like we said, he ain't doing Fangio's system. He doing Christian Parker's system.
He said Fangio with a twist. Lou, what's the twist? I'm waiting for it. Like M. Night Shyamalan, what's the twist?
I don't think you can. Without like the greatest pass rush ever, I don't think you can kind of like. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't really see that as modern football without blitzing that much these days. These quarterbacks too good.
That's what the Panthers did. They didn't blitz.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that don't blitz, but they also got like 3 or 4 good niggas that can get out the quarterback.
That's my problem with it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's the compromise.
Yeah.
It gotta be
you gotta be some
great pass rusher where you don't have to blitz.
Yeah, and that's our question. How good are
I think what I was more fan was you ain't gonna be able to survive like that without getting real pressure. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna have to be like Seattle, the way that we're made. You're gonna have to stay in your disguise shells and hope the extra time your disguise is by allow your pass rushers to get home and make the play, right? So that's gonna have to be how it is, and you're gonna have to hope that Quentin Williams get back to being Quentin Williams. Listen, I know in normal circumstances you can't really expect sacks from your defensive tackle. But Quentin Williams is not a normal defensive tackle, and you do not pay him like a normal defensive tackle. He averages 6 sacks for his career in a season. This nigga gonna have to give me 6 or 7 sacks this year. It just is what it is. That's the world we live in. And listen, Lou, everybody said let's be like Seattle. They don't talk about Byron Murphy having 7 sacks. They don't talk about how gangster their interior was to make up for some of the pressure they weren't getting from their edges. So listen, if niggas talk about be like Seattle, let's be like Seattle. Q, hey nigga, I need 6 or 7 of them bitches. Rashawn Gary, I need about 6 or 7 of them bitches. Donovan Ezaraku, I need 7 of them bitches. I got 21 sacks for you from them 3 niggas. Everybody else got to fall in line and give me something. But everybody that's supposed to be a starter, an impact player up front, all them bitches got to give me 21 savage. But they got to be savage to give me 7, nigga. 21.
But the thing is, they edge room was gangster. That's what people. They committee was gangster. They edge committee.
I know they were good. I'm just talking about they don't look at them like they looked at like the Texans pass rush.
Yeah, but I'm saying because they ain't getting the sacks, but they were topping pressure rate. Each of them guys. That room today is worth 150 million. They all got paid. You know what I'm saying?
As they should.
They all got paid. Like that's it's like having a wide receiver by committee, but everybody getting separation. Shit, you got Calvin Ridley on there. Yeah, they ain't gonna get no yard, but Calvin Ridley gonna get production. But you know what I'm saying though. Like you got just a bunch of separating ass receivers. They had 6 or 7 of them guys. Boye Mafa was top in the league, top 10 in terms of pressure win rate. So was even D-Law at his old age. They just played what's the name? Frank Clark some money. Like he was good. He was pretty good as well. Like so they was winning on the edge. That's my only thing with people saying let's be like Seattle. Like I think they just see what they were paying them at the time, not looking at what their room is worth now.
I'm just talking about the overall production because you're right. They had pressure, you know. But you know what's crazy? Dallas Cowboys also had pressure, but could never convert it into sacks. And we also had like late pressure and shit. We didn't have early win pressure. We didn't have niggas that instantly won. They in the quarterback phase. You know, they had niggas hold the ball and then eventually the ball, you know, the pressure got there. Like we weren't on the same level in caliber. I don't want people to look at our pressure numbers and think we were like a tick away. It wasn't like that. Y'all got to go back and see that shit. But point being, I'm more so talking about the distribution of where the pressure and the sacks is coming from. Like Gary gonna have to get you like, and somebody said like 11.5. I think 8 is a solid number for Rashawn Gary.
I didn't need the room give me 30. How about that?
What, the three of them? Like,
but the whole room just y'all didn't find a way to get 30. 30. Remember that wasn't that the median? Or like
35.
Around?
They had 30. We had 35 last year.
Well, yeah, you need to get that.
You need to get listen. I'll be fair. The Patriots went to the Super Bowl with 35 sacks. So maybe it's about everything else. Maybe it's about not getting the turnovers. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's about not being able to stop the run consistently. Maybe it's about not getting off the field on third down. Maybe
you need consistent pressure too. You need consistent pressure. Don't really count for a sack, yo. You need consistent pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can get pressures and just don't get home. Just don't finish. Because, shit, if you think about it, if you get them good enough, a good enough pressure can cause an interception.
You need 39.5 as a team, 40. Ooh, you talk. See, like, that's why I didn't want to ever put that on them because we was getting 39.5 with Micah here. And we had a gangsta-ass committee behind Micah, just being honest with you.
It's crazy how that shifted, though. We was excited about that pass rushing group with Micah last year, but if you take Micah away, we still thought we had at least a decent one, but they didn't perform at all.
Yeah, I need that committee we had with Micah like in 2020. Give me that. Give me D-Law.
Dante Fowler, number 6.
Yeah, Dante Fowler. Give me the Gregory years or something like that. Give me that type of committee. I'll be happy. I'll shut up. That's what I would. But you said which LB or DB has 5 sacks?
You know somebody who we sleeping on?
Oh.
I think Overshawn should be factored into the pass rush. If I was the defensive coordinator, he would be. I think he's too athletic. I think he's too athletic to not have him rushing the passer sometime. At least sometime.
I would do that. My only word is they talking about like he actually playing linebacker. Like he actually gonna be the green dot. That's my only word.
I mean, you can still send him from there.
Can you send him enough to get 5?
Maybe not 5. I just need him. I just feel like he should be a part of the pass rush.
And I don't believe he can do that. You know why? What's the name didn't get 5, and I thought he was a gangster from blitzing from that linebacker position on the Eagles.
Donovan Wilson.
No, I'm talking about Nakobe. Remember, they always used to blitz him in there, and I don't think he had 5. He had about 3.
Overshawn way more athletic though. Nakobe athletic, but Overshawn, like him at his peak is like a freak.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he athletic, but you got to run through that linebacker. I don't know if you're gonna be able to, because you know what I'm saying. You blitzing in the A gap, it ain't much to run around. You got to run through him or shake him or something.
With these running quarterbacks, I'm pretty much thinking more of along the sides of like closing speed on him. But you're right though. He's still gonna have to deal with that physicality on from the middle if he's blitzing in the middle.
If you want them sacks, you got to put him in that Bond position then, because that's what Bond was doing. He was running down whenever them quarterbacks escaped out. It wasn't Dean. If you're gonna be in that
Yeah.
bean spot, you're gonna have to run through somebody.
And Oversong, how fragile he is, he might not be the right candidate to be doing that. But I do want to find a way to use his athleticism in the pass rush, though.
Yeah, he do that. They gonna break every bone in his damn body.
You see what I'm saying?
It's like it's gonna
be
like a damn
paralyzed,
cartoon, boy. We gonna see all the cracks. Hell no.
My body different.
Yeah.
Man. Y'all niggas crazy as fuck.
He said if you blitz Oversong from the middle, he gonna break every bone in his body.
If he got him doing that Dean role, boy, hell yeah. That's career suicide.
Dean was a bully with it though. Yeah, he was more physical for stuff.
And he was what's the name, injury prone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Shit. You need to have if you want to blitz him and you want to see Overshown get sacks, you need to be in that Bond role. That Bond role. They had him.
Do you want to see Caleb Down blitzing? Should he be back? Should he be added to the pass rush?
He can get sacks, about 5 is a lot. If we blitz him that much, I don't know. I don't trust our secondary to be blitzing him 5 times. You feel me? I don't trust our secondary like that.
I mean, if you don't trust the secondary, you might need it's a catch-22.
It's a good like the other corner need to be. We need to have Rebel need to be on something in order for me to do that.
Think about it. If you don't trust them niggas, you at the least you can do is shorten the amount of time the quarterback got.
But then, you got to trust these guys man up. Do you trust Deron Bland man up even for a blitz like that?
If he only got a man up for 5 seconds, yeah.
How quick did Weston beat him in the red zone?
Listen, a play on it.
Hey, that ain't fell, Lou. That ain't fell, bro.
Sneeze, man. That was a sneeze.
Nigga, sorry. If we just about to win, just say you sorry then, nigga. You can't cover for 5 seconds. Get the fuck out my field. I'm trying to be nice, nigga.
Most plays on
that's a long time.
Take 3 seconds.
Y'all know what I mean. A very short amount of time. All right.
A slant.
So listen,
how many
that shit happens in the second, Land. That shit happens in the second. You get beat in a second. Literally. That's football.
If your quarterback getting beat in 1 second, get his ass off the field.
But that's regular football. It takes a second to run a slant. It takes a second to get beat. Listen, we love Diggs. When that nigga tried to jam Odunze and Trip, that shit happened like a second and 1.5 seconds. It
was like a fake. Was it
man, it take more than y'all being hyperbolic. Like I was overshooting, but y'all being hyperbolic. Nah, it take longer than a second.
I don't know what
you gotta think. Yes, it do. It take longer than a second to do a 3-step drop. That's the shortest drop in football.
You talking about from under the center? Okay, I'm talking about his shotgun. And shotgun.
Well, for shotgun, it could be a second in the shotgun.
And then you talking about the route. And you also got to think about the route.
You're right.
Well, what you got to think about the route and the play. Like for that nigga to get behind you, then it don't have to take that nigga 2 seconds. You can get me off the line. That's a second.
But can we at least be found that if your corner can't go out for a second, he shouldn't be on the field? That ain't fair?
No, yeah, that's very fair.
That's situationally.
How long do this nigga? Okay, listen. If it ain't fair, how long are you requiring this nigga to be able to cover? Like, do we gotta? You know what I'm saying, my statement still reigns true. If your ass can't cover for a second, bro, get the fuck out the field, man. Sorry.
This is gonna be the truth. They're gonna fucking everybody's heads up because they don't think about it like this. If you cover the nigga for 4 seconds, you had great coverage.
Yeah.
If you cover the nigga for 4 seconds, you had great coverage because the play should be over by then. He should have threw the ball somewhere.
The pass rush usually get that in like 2.5, 3 seconds.
Yeah, because you remember that's like the time to throw.
This after the snap. After the snap, 2 and 3.5 seconds, something like that. On a normal play.
Yeah. So like if you cover the nigga for like 4 seconds, nigga, you had amazing coverage. It just sounds crazy when we say the shit, but the shit is I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. It just sounds crazy when you say the shit out loud. But that's how quick this shit can happen. That's how quick this shit can happen, bro.
Pay millions of dollars and they can't even cover a nigga for a second. That's crazy.
Man, that shit, niggas be dying in the second, landlord. That shit don't be quick.
You can pay me. You can pay me not to cover a nigga for a second. Shit. I can do that too. Nigga. Nigga, I'm good on that too, nigga. What the fuck going on, man?
It depends, like they can do that's not a stop route. That little quick route they can throw real fast. You know, if you playing off.
Oh, smoke.
Yeah, that smoke right. The smoke route. They can
all you gotta do is turn around, throw the ball.
Turn around, throw the ball. That's
under a second.
Under a second, like right there.
And what's so crazy? They say cornerbacks got the hardest position, like one of the hardest positions in football. And they only required to cover for a couple seconds. And I ain't acting like it ain't hard, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, man. You gotta be able to survive at least 1 second, bro. What the fuck? Like, I don't know.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna do for your ass. I'm gonna lock you in a small room with a bear for 3 seconds, nigga, and he gonna be hungry.
Now me as landlord, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna come out that bitch with a bear skin coat. but a normal nigga, he's screwed. So I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
All I'm saying is horrible shit happens in a very short timeline, nigga. Imagine if you just chilling, you a rabbit or some shit. You finna bite the flower, then all of a sudden you 30 feet in the air because the hawk done grabbed your ass. That shit happening in 0.2 seconds.
I'm just saying, how long was that Marvin Harrison play?
Like a second.
But y'all, look, I agree with y'all, but y'all still agree with me. If that nigga can't cover a second, he shouldn't be on the field.
Oh no, we're not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying
that boy was on his.
You get your ass whooped quick in the NFL.
He was flat on his back in 1.5 seconds.
Look, I concede to y'all point. You really just don't think about how quick these plays are. So y'all right. But I still stand on what I said.
Like, yeah,
you can't cover for 1 second, sir. Get the fuck on, man.
I'll throw this word in consistently. If you can't consistently make it past the second mark, yes. There's gonna be a time where they catch you slipping on a quick slant, or you missed on the press and they done got behind you from the snap of the ball. Like shit like that happens. But you're right. Consistently, and really honestly, they're just getting beat in general. If you're just getting beat all the goddamn time, you shouldn't be on the field. And usually when you get beat, it happens quickly.
Like, so I didn't see CeeDee Lamb beat it in 1 second. I didn't see George Pickens beat it in 1 second. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and think about this though. At the same time, if the play goes longer than that, now you start looking at your defensive line.
Yep. Like, why y'all ain't getting home? Y'all
what y'all doing? Y'all chilling?
They're getting cardio. That's what they doing.
And also, you gotta think about this too, Lan. You're beat before the ball gets there. Most times, he already had the leverage.
That's true too. So that might be even shorter than a second. Damn.
Anticipation.
Like, look. I know there's more people out here like realizing this with me. Like, I know how quick a pass rush is, but we don't look at it in this type of context though. So, like, if I told you your cornerback can't cover a nigga for 1 second, you're gonna be like, bullshit. You ain't gonna believe that.
But if you actually had like a stopwatch on when a nigga come out of his break and how soon he get open, that should be like 1.5, 1.3. Like, he's open right now, it's just the ball ain't got there.
That's fucked up, man. Like I said, people getting paid millions of dollars and they can't even cover for 1 second. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, but like that shit.
So just imagine a bad corner. How much time can that nigga cover? We talking about like average to good people covering a second. So a bad corner, he can't cover even for a fraction of a fucking second.
I mean, that's bland. We're talking about bad corners. you got to separate that on the low now.
I seen Booth get beat faster than that.
I seen nigga get beat before the play started.
He got beat coming out the locker room. Damn.
Yeah, I seen. Yeah, it can happen like that. Okay.
Man, I seen CeeDee Lamb beat a nigga at the goal line, tuck his chain in, and he won instantly. You don't remember that shit? That nigga most.
That was the Eagles game, I think. I remember that. Sure did. Fried them boy. Fried them dirty birds. Fried them pigeons. I ain't like pigeon. I eat chicken.
That boy Pickens had the catch of the year, I think. At least one
When you
on the
talking
Eagles.
on Cooper DeJean
On the Eagles.
and
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
I think his best catch versus the Chiefs on that one play when he was going insane. When he hurdled the dude. Well, was that thing? I think so.
Oh yeah, his hurdle game was crazy.
Yeah. Cause that's when like Mahomes like, oh, hold on, they may fuck around and beat us. Like, yeah, we will. And we did. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
That
was a dope sign from the sideline, that game. Because you heard Dak showing so much respect to Pat, and Pat was looking like, dang, Dak might do it. You know what I'm saying? We already know how Patrick Mahomes feel about Dak, too. He was a fan of that. So that was just a good little exchange. Because Dak was like, that Mahomes magic. He was like, you know he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We was already ready for it.
Yeah, it's like, get ready, because you know you finna go down here and scroll. That was really him calling out outside his defense.
I think it was more Mahomes that time. I think it was more Mahomes, bro. Mahomes don't score on anybody in that
situation. Outside, like, man, get you. I would come right on like, yep, y'all tired, but grab your helmet, because you know they finna score down here in 4 plays. Get your helmet.
That's been so you know Pat gonna score on anybody though. That's messed up though. But yeah, it's funny though. He could be sneak this though, but I don't think so.
Yep. Keep your helmet, Devontae. What the fuck you doing? I know your big ass tired. Come on.
You know they finna score right now.
One of them games. Yep. We in it. And they like,
don't drink your Gatorade. Soon as we get on the field, go on get your Gatorade.
They looked at it like, them niggas got a sack? Hold on, get your helmet now. Get your helmet now. I didn't know them niggas gonna be able to sack. I mean, we did have Quentin. We probably thought it was much better, but no, we was still sorry as hell though.
Well, yeah, man. That's all I got for today.
Man. Y'all make sure y'all support this content, man. Well, we done gave you 2 hours and what?
3.
Almost 3.
Man, that's amazing. And it's been a great show. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button, man. Support the content and the content creators, man. We appreciate y'all. Let us know y'all enjoy the show.
Yes, indeed. And hey, like my boy said on the way out, hit the like, hit the share, slap the fuck out of an Eagles fan, because they probably deserve it. I'm pretty sure they do. And make sure y'all support my boys, man. They're going to be doing some traveling. I'll be doing some traveling. Hit the cash app and the super chats on the way out, man.
The boy JB said 1 more hour. No, I didn't see what they talking about this trade, man. This LaMelo trade is crazy.
I gotta go to work, or I will still be on here.
Yeah.
I don't be doing shit else but talking shit, so I might as well do show. But I'm finna take my ass to work. So we gonna holler at y'all, good people. We appreciate y'all. And in my words, never look down.